Ooh. Ooh. Welcome, welcome, incorrect. Hey, how's it going? How we doing, huh? I don't know what the hell that noise was, what that malarkey was on my thing. I think it had something to do with Ark. Hey, Kramer, welcome, welcome. Hey, you know what I was thinking, man? You know what I was thinking? Kramer, you've been I know you've expressed some interest in doing some moderation. I don't know. You've mentioned it, and I don't have any except for my dumb friends. Maybe if you, I don't know. You've been one of the longest tenured viewers. If you'd like me to set that up for you. You're not around. It's really like not. I just want, if you're there, if someone says a slur, just like get it before I do. You don't have to. I'm just saying, man. Maybe I just want to give my P's and my what is it? I want to give my graces where they're meant. I don't fucking know, man. Anyways, nah, you don't have, yeah, whatever. If anyone wants to, if anyone's been around, Incorrect's been around for a while. How we doing, guys? You appreciate it? Beautiful, man. You know, I actually don't really think we need one, but I was just thinking if anyone wanted to be one, and they're like generally just like kind of hanging around, you know, I'm not really opposed, to be honest. Maybe that's even more poggers than I thought it'd be. Did you see my message about the video games music? Which one? Wait, let me check out the Discord. 1 second. Game suggestions. Okay, I got a bunch of stuff from vipvgm.net. I haven't checked it out yet. I haven't been at my computer in like 3 days, guys. Or since last stream, really. I've been incredibly busy. So I will check it out. Big Halloween weekend. Did anyone do anything fun this Halloween? Did anyone have any I don't want to put you on the wrong path here. Did anyone have any premarital sex? Ew. Ew. That's disgusting, man. That's just ew, man. Makes me sick thinking about it, to be honest. Let me pull up my stream here. Go to settings, video, windowed full screen. I don't know what the hell the deal is. Everything, my computer like auto goes back to like regular full screen every time I like start something back. You know what I mean? Does anyone know what I mean when I say that? Look, I'm at 23 deaths still. Let me tell you, it's been 2 weeks since we played this game, by the way. Let's do a little bit of a rundown, a little bit of a refresh, I might say. My plans for today, I don't really have much, but I do have like a little bit of a plan. First of all, I will be taking over this base area. I think that's my goal. I don't think I'm going to be moving. I don't have a good spot to move to. That's kind of the issue, and I think this might be the best that we have. And we have so much investment here already. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build out to here, and then I'm going to loop up to here, and then like go around this little cage I have. So like not the whole area, because that's like really big, but like a little bit of a big area, you know? Halloween skeleton skins on your dinos? Do I have any? Can I do that? It doesn't look like I can do that. You've been doing all sorts of nasty things recently? This guy is boasting about his nastiness. That's disgusting, man. that's making me grossed out, man. As Martin Luther King once said, he said sex is gross. That's what he said. And you know, I consider myself a civil rights activist as well. So me and him are right on the same, you know, we're the same wavelength there. So I'm gonna like think about what to do for a little bit, and while I do that, I think I'm just gonna do like a little bit of farming, if you don't mind. A little bit of farming and just like chat a little bit. What's going on? Long time no arc, right, man? I mean, what is going on? We're never gonna beat this challenge. I have a couple goals. Last stream we tried to get a Quetzal for like an hour and a half, and I ended up killing it because it pissed me off because it kept flying into the redwoods. It was like a fucking. Like, I rarely get pissed at games like this. You know what I mean? Unless I was to, die over and over again and then get reset. But I rarely get pissed at games like this where you're just kind of like hanging out and like playing the game, you know? But man, I was just like, dude, can you like throw me a bone? He traveled 3,000 meters directly to the one spot on the map where I can't tame him, and I was like, oh my gosh, man. I was feeling a little bit medium rare, maybe a little bit, maybe even like more than medium rare. Maybe I was feeling like pissed off. I don't know. Did anyone else see that? Was anyone there for that? It was a record low turnout stream. Which, I don't really expect the ARC streams to be that big. I don't think a lot of people saw that. But yeah, I was having a rough day, man. Rough day. Today, it's gonna be different because we're going a little bit higher risk today. So if we see a Quetzal, if I go on a little Quetzal hunt and I see it, oh my god, I'm not taking any prisoners. We're gonna get some actual real progress today. And that's like a big step in the right direction, if you ask a corn dog like myself. But first things first, get a shitload of wood. Let's box ourselves in this area. Might take us like 20 minutes to do this. So I might be leaning a little bit on the hypotheticals here, or the chatter. So if anyone has any hypotheticals or interesting topics of discussion, hey man, what are we gonna do about it? And freaking the trees up. If you've been told it's the Quetzal stream, oh my god, man. If this is the Quetzal stream, then I think that if we like successfully tame a Quetzal, I think we're in there, man. Also, because there's like no one here, I have some interesting information that you guys can hold. Okay, TG and Kramer. I think you're the only two people really here right now. Interesting information to hold about my other challenge on the different map, the taming everything challenge without dying. So basically, you can use this in case I ever wrong you and you can ruin my career. That I have to tell someone. You know what I mean? I was playing and I was closing up for the night, and I went to just like kill some random things, and I attacked those big sloth dudes, the Therizzinosauruses, and I was on top of a crocodile and I started attacking it, and I didn't know this could happen. It knocked me out in one hit and killed me in the second hit. It was like off the back of my dude, and I was incredulous. I was like, what the hell just happened? I was more shocked than pissed or anything like that, and I was really upset. And then I went into my game files and I like found the corrupted backup file. So I think what I'm gonna do, and I reloaded it. It put me back like 5 hours, something like that. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the whole video, and if I die again, I'm just gonna chalk it. Do the whole video, and then at the end, I'm gonna go back to that point and be like, "Got you. I actually failed." I actually failed. But maybe someday we'll come back and revisit this, So if I die again, not in this world. I'm completely clean on this world, except for the 24 deaths, of course, incorrect. This one, I'm talking about the other world. I'm working on the offline version of this challenge. My goal is to do every map, and that only will happen if the challenge goes well. You know what I mean? Like if people enjoy the video and a lot of people watch it. Based on my research, if I make a good video, there's a lot of people watch this game but don't play it. That's like kind of the deal. So based on my research, there's a good potential for the video to do well if I make it well. Can I make it well? I'm not the best editor of all time, but that's part of the challenge. You know what I'm saying? Can you please move, sir? Here's my issue. I also have like a shitload of annoying ass big ass bitches standing in my way. There we go. Get out of my way, man. You're not aware of the other world. The other world is just like it's basically the same thing, but there's different dinos, a different map. So there's different dinos to tame. There's different obstacles. Like in this one, there's a big bug creature that I'm looking to tame at some point. Called a Rhino Ignatha or something like that. But I don't really like. I wouldn't say I have the issue of that one in the other world. So like, there's different challenges to go through in either of them. So I'm like, I think that's kind of where the allure might come in. Here, we can make one of these guys. We have like 4,000 wood, 2,000 stone. I'll go get some stone and thatch. Sounds pretty good. Before we do that, let's put another gate down. Yeah, you guys, if I ever wrong anyone in the chat that's here right now, like if I like have sex with your dad and you didn't approve of it, then you can ruin my career. All right, I guess you really can't ruin my like real career. You can ruin this single endeavor of mine. Does that sound like a fair trade? Does anyone find that to be a fair trade? I guess you really can't ruin it because I'm gonna say it in the. I'm gonna be like I'm gonna be up front in the video anyways. But I don't know. I don't know. What would you guys just keep it a secret if you were in the same situation? Oh, I forgot we got Mrs. Brother last time and replaced Mr. Brother. That's a shame, man, for my Mr. Brother. Would you do the same thing, or would you commit to making the video as interesting as possible and lie about your failure? Just edit that part of the video out. What the hell? Do I have one of these guys? Level 55. Do I have a saber tooth? Alright, you know what? I don't think we have one. I don't think that they're the most useful dino. I think they're good for like caves or something like that. Like if we want to go like in a cave and hit stuff in there. Let's leave Mrs. Brother up there. I'm gonna grab this lad. Just need to delete the stream afterwards. That all the millions of people combing my stream for incriminating evidence about me. Yeah, that's. I gotta worry about all those millions of people, to be honest, because they're out there, man. They all wanna incriminate me. You know, it's a big deal. If I was like if one day, let's say one day, the channel does end up doing well, this is reason to or this could be something someone comes back on. They're like, oh, this guy's actually he's actually a really bad guy. No one should watch him. But then, you know what will happen after that is that the video will come out. I'll be like, guys, this guy's a fucking loser. Like, whatever. You know what I mean? And then the drama that will appear on Moist Critical will propel me to new heights. Oh, I fucking killed it. Why do I always kill the guys? Can someone remind me? Philip DeFranco will make a video about me cheating. Yeah, someone's gonna say this guy's a piece of shit, and then I'm gonna be like, maybe. I feel like that might be the best apology video I could do. It'd be like, you guys might be right. I might be a piece of shit. It's okay, you know. It's all right. You guys can call me a piece of shit, man. Gaslight everyone for max drama. What do you guys think is the best method of like creating propaganda for myself to grow the channel? Like, what kind of propaganda does the best? Like completely ignoring like good content for like a stream or a video. What kind of propaganda performs the best? Should I make fun of people who don't deserve it, or should I should I just be like a general piece of shit? There's got to be some way to, like, you know, to skip the ranks. Anti-condiment propaganda. I do. Okay, I actually do have plans for like real propaganda at some point. My interest is in the bugs are getting bigger propaganda. Did I tell you guys about this? I feel like I might have mentioned it. Me and my buddies are planning on doing this. We're gonna make a few TikTok channels, and we're going to say bugs are getting bigger. Bugs are getting bigger, and here's why. This is like a huge issue. I was walking outside the other day, and I saw a huge bug. Bugs are definitely getting bigger. It's because of the amount of methane in the atmosphere from man-made production. And as bugs get bigger, their brain gets bigger, and it increases their intelligence linearly with their size. And they're already so small, and they already know how to fly around and like avoid you hitting them and shit like that. You know, so we can you know, we can, and we'll say no, this is not global warming. Global warming doesn't exist. You know what I mean? Like we'll separate it from global warming, but I guess we could maybe trick people into believing that CO2 emission is bad, without having them believe in global warming, just by like posting fake pictures of big bugs. You know what I mean? I gotta really think it through, but I think it'd be pretty good. You saw a cockroach the other day? Fuck your apartment complex. I would burn that place to the goddamn ground, man. To be honest, cockroaches, they have cock in their name. That's not a good omen, you know what I mean? Unless that's like, that you like that kind of stuff, you know? You like penis. And like, then I guess it is like a great omen for you. But that's kind of like person to person. Personally, I'm not like a big cockroach guy. The Ascended Bow gives additional damage, but not torpor, so it's better fit for killing than KOing. Oh wait, really? No, that's not right, is it? I swear to God, the bow does more torpor. I looked it up on the taming calculator. You're just about there with me? What do you mean? You're gonna bust a load? What are you talking about, man? Is that what you meant with that sentence? Listen, I don't want to like load shame anyone, but like it's just like interesting that you came in here to talk about your load like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like a load shamer, unless your load is like really small. I'm kind of like, dog, you gotta get your numbers up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get your goddamn numbers up if you wanna come in here and talk about your load. Anyways, that's my load chat. Came in here. But you just came? I'm confused. This guy is the best creature in the game, by the way, guys. I don't know if you noticed that, but look at this, man. Look at all the stuff we're harvesting. You can see on the I'd like to direct your attention to the left side of the screen, and you can see a handsome guy going crazy style. Transfer all this bullshit and transfer you. Get rid of all these goddamn berries. And my guy's overheated. He might die pretty soon, but, you know, whatever. So yeah, what do you guys think about bug propaganda? Does anyone have any interesting ideas to convince people that bugs are getting bigger? We make enough accounts, and we don't like completely like make the messages consistent. You know, we make them a little bit different, and then we tell everyone the only way you can fight bug size is increasing is get informed, and the #1 place to learn about bug growth is at the Corn Dog Jones Jr. stream. And hey, man, that's how you grow the stream. You know what I mean? I'm just taking the I'm taking the approach of all the conspiracy theorists that are doing good job right now. Me, you know, we go way back. I don't want to brag. Me and Gary V. I don't know. Did Gary V do conspiracies, or did he just like tell everyone to buy crypto? I forget. Torpor scales of damage. I thought it did, man. Although I do know that torpor increases less than damage. Like the more percentage you have on there, I think you're more likely to kill stuff the more damage percent you have, just based on experience playing the game. Some say I'm very experienced too. Some people might say that. Start different Reddit threads in different state subreddits. That's pretty good. Question. What if I like don't really feel like doing all that work? Can I get people to do it for me? You know, what if I want to be a propagandist but don't have enough willpower? Is that going to be a problem? Or can I get people to disseminate information for me? I would sit here and talk about it. I would sit here and talk about bugs getting bigger. My only thing is that, like, I wouldn't want to, like, spend time editing videos about bugs getting bigger. You know what I mean? That's like a little bit too much work for me, you know? I got, like, real stuff to do. Always got to add a scary audio in TikToks, and, like, every single TikTok does for every mildly concerning topic. Yeah, it'll be like, did you know bugs are getting bigger? Every year, bugs get approximately 6% bigger. By 2045, bugs are going to be twice the size of humans. Bigger brains, bigger wings, bigger venom things, whatever the hell the venom sacs are called. It's a scary idea, man. And then once the bugs get smarter than humans, it's like an alien species is taking over, but they're just goddamn bugs. You know what I'm saying? I'd say that's really good propaganda, just because it like takes control of like the fear, like for part 2. Yeah, it takes control of like the fear, of that like many people have, which is that bugs might become bigger than humans. You know, I think that's like kind of an innate fear that everyone has. Check this out, guys. We got this is a horrible job I did over here, man. What was I doing over here? Maybe. No, this is fine. I'll fix that later. Yeah, we're gonna encompass this little peninsula as well. Do I do this peninsula here, or do I just like build out this way more? I really should just be gathering resources and then like doing one big slamoo resource gather or something like that. Can you please like ignore me or get away from me, sir? I would like you to ignore me. Bugs are gonna take your job. That's probably the best one, actually. Here's what I don't understand about all the they're taking my job propaganda. What if someone takes your job, man? You don't have to do any work. I think you just hang out all day. That sounds pretty good. You know what I mean? You know, I guess you can't feed your family, but for the rest of your life, may not be very long. You get to hang out and play Magic the Gathering all day. Bugs are taking your job is probably the funniest direction to take this. I think Creamer is definitely on to the. He figured out the secret formula. Why can't I place this thing, man? Could someone please tell me why I can't place this? Oh, there's the poop thrower down there. Maybe we can tame that poop thrower or something. Can someone please tell me why I can't put this goddamn thing down? No ground or snap point? You have no ground or snap point, man. Oh, you know why? It's because these fucking trees are in the way. They don't keep giving your salary when you're replaced. Yeah, but like, that's the thing, man. It's just like you're probably gonna die, you know, you and your family, but at least while you're the rest of your life, you don't have to like work a job. You know what I mean? Isn't that like the plot of every Hallmark movie? Is that this guy spent way too much time working his job and he didn't have enough time to spend with his family? Checkmate. And everyone loves Hallmark movies. You know what I'm saying? There's a bug in the way. Bugs are preventing me from placing my foundations here. That's the big issue. That's the one everyone has to focus on. Also, my guy is like perpetually warm right now. Maybe I should go to the water and cool off so I don't die. The bugs place those trees that way. Well, if you think about it, really, is bugs are part of the the decomposition and regrowth cycle, like the some might say the rebirth cycle of nature, because they decompose dead logs and shit, and make poop for like other areas. So maybe bugs are really the issue in everything, man. We have to start reducing pollution in the world and using renewables, because bugs are getting too big. It has nothing to do with climate change, though, guys. Literally nothing to do with climate change. It has to do with bugs. That's probably the best part, man. It has everything to do with bugs. All right, let's get my guy to the woods, or back to base, so I can make sure he doesn't die from heat exhaustion. Ooh, there's a yellow drop over there. Look at that baby flyer. They made babies in the sky now, man. Could you believe that? Babies in the sky. Pretty good, man. Pretty cool. Let's go get these yellow drops. I'll send this guy back to base. Alright, beautiful. You are full of shit. Not you guys in chat, although some of you might be, to be honest. Everyone's like saying, saying that bugs aren't making the world worse. Let's get our little RG here, and I'm gonna go get some water, and then we're gonna go right to that drop over there. I think that's gonna be their best bet for the rest of this thing. Oh, I gotta watch out for that guy over there. He's kind of like making a muck. He's making a little bit of a muck. Just like watch out. Bugs have started hacking into 5G signal, causing wireless devices to slow down. That's true, and they only know that. They only know how to do that because they're getting way bigger. It's the 1-2 whammy, man. Getting way too big. Our brains are getting too big. I actually, no lie, I don't see a lot of big bugs. You know, I don't really think big bugs are part of my local ecological makeup. I saw some big ass bugs the past few weeks, man. Oh my god. Maybe that's what's prompted my big bug propaganda streak, which I think it might be pretty realistic. It might be something that people are also noticing as well. All right, what do we got here? Actually, kind of a fire drop. That's like a ton of materials. You can't really tell that it's a ton of materials just by looking at it, but we can break that shit down and make some good shit, you know what I mean? The bugs turn the frogs gay. Honestly, I gotta be honest, as long as there's enough frogs that aren't gay, I don't really care if the frogs get gay, you know what I mean? As long as they can continue their species and fill that hole in the food chain. A few gay frogs isn't gonna bust us open, you know what I mean? Oh, dude, wait. 25. I can do it. I can do it, man. G in 5G actually stands for giant bugs. That's also true, man. All right, we're gonna get this fucking guy, man. We're gonna get this fucking guy. Let's just go down here and claim this yellow drop, so I don't feel like I missed out if I ended up not getting the Quetzal. You know what I'm saying? And I will be claiming this Quetzal as my own, even though he's a level 25, which is like honestly really bad, but you know, we've had worse. I don't want to get off this guy until I know what's around here. I hear a raptor going crazy. Okay, here it is. Excuse me, sir. Please, can you please vacate the area, mister? Quetzals are making you thirsty, like in like a sexual way. We don't need a mammoth saddle, I don't think. I can take it just in case, but I think we have like the best one we can get, if I'm not wrong. Anyways, let's claim this Quetzal as our own. Make him part of the crew. Where is he? That's like the first time we've like just run up on one, by the way. Where'd they go? Did I lose it? If I fucking lose this guy, man, I'm gonna lose my mind. There he is. Okay. Alright, we're not gonna lose this guy. Not gone forever. I swear to God, if he was. Because of the bugs if we don't have a Quetzal. I would agree with that as well. Alright, so we're gonna hop off, use our parachute, and then grapple onto our boy. Avril Lavigne. Oh wait, I need to reel in, not reel away. Alright. Guys. Can someone count the shots that I miss, by the way, just so I know how bad I am? Can someone count the number of shots I miss? Kind of like as a shame exercise to make me improve in the future. Alright, I missed one. Alright, thank you, Kramer. I don't know how I missed that one, man. I literally... okay. I need to be good at this, alright? I need to be good at this. I really need a crossbow. Maybe I switch over to my crossbow here instead, because the crossbow's so much easier to hit. Please. 2 hits. Alright, we're going to go for the 3-hit slam-oo. That's what they call it. The 3-hit slam-oo at some point. Kramer, you're going to be counting for a while, to be honest. This like, tame takes literally forever. So I don't want to, like, discourage you. I'm just, like, letting you know that you might have to be on your game for quite a bit. Alright, here we go. I literally blow ass, man. Alright. Just don't go towards the redwoods, please. Don't go towards the redwoods. If you do that, I'm gonna freak the hell out. They have an affinity for going towards the redwoods. You can't see the arrows hitting or not. There's a little red hit mark. Here, I'm gonna try to cut him off. I think he's gonna turn around. Alright. Oh, double hit. Dude, I'm actually like kind of doing it. The bugs won't stop me from getting this Quetzal, man. No matter how you gave up. I'd say we're at like 7 missed shots now, maybe. Maybe 7. I don't know if anyone else has taken interest in counting. Come on, man. On his head! On his head! Alright, and I'm at like 9 missed shots. I'll do the counting, man. I can do 2 things at once. A self-shame exercise. He misses a lot of shots, and he has below average genitals. Come on, man. Some have been saying. Bang! Oh, fuck. Alright, I think I'm at 11. Or maybe 12. Now, that's 13 probably, is my guess. 14. Maybe it's like the wrong mindset to be counting missed shots. Maybe I should be counting hit shots. As like a show of as a show of confidence. Come on, come back this way. Bang. That's a hit. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind, man. There might be a better way to do this, by the way. I just like don't really know what it is. Maybe I need to get a faster flyer to do this, like a PT. If I do that, I'm a little bit scared of it running out of stamina. I don't know if it can when I'm not riding them, or if this is like kind of like a glitch type thing. But we'll see. I guess we won't see because I'm gonna successfully do this now and never have to do it again. All right, that's at like 16 missed shots. He's going towards the redwoods. Watch out, guys. My worst dreams are coming true. Watch out, guys. My, you know, every time this happens, we know what's gonna happen already, but we have to be extra careful that we document the failure as we see it. Headshot's better. Give me a headshot, man. He's beelining for the redwoods, man. If I lose this guy, I'm actually not going to be that upset just because he's like level 25, you know. Intercept him. No matter where I fly, he turns where he wants to. It's not going to make a difference. I can't like get in front of him and have him turn around. They just kind of do what they like. At least I think so. That's like I have a pretty good deal of like evidence to back that up. Just like anecdotally. Fuck, I hit my guy. Headshot. You can make your head rock. Come on. See, look, he just turned right towards the redwoods there. Now he's turning away. Good. Thank you. I lost count, guys, to be honest. What do these guys want from me, man? They want me to count and talk and be the best gamer I can be all at once. Alright, he's going away now. That's like pretty good news. Next time, by the way, next time, if I don't get this guy this time, next time I'm coming back with a crossbow. It's literally like we would hit probably 30% more shots on him. Like, how did that miss, man? Memorize the arrow total. Count hits subtract. Okay. Well, that sounds like more steps almost. That sounds almost like more steps, if I'm not wrong. Can you please, like, get out of my way? Stupid bird. Fucking stupid bird, man! For motivation? Oh, you're right. I was literally just talking about that. Your crossbow is much better for this or a gun. Yeah, the thing is that the arrow shots, like, it takes... If you watch the trajectory... You can't really see it right now because it's kind of dark out. But if you watch the trajectory of the arrow, it goes so unbelievably slow. So it's kind of like, what do you know, what am I gonna hit? Like a, am I gonna hit a Lamborghini with a fucking bocce ball? You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's even possible. That's kind of like how I feel about this whole experiment. Also, I'm moving. Oh man, that was kind of a beast shot. Avril Lavigne is doing a pretty good job, although she gets in the way sometimes. Maybe we could even just get like a long neck rifle instead. I'm a little bit focused on being too like resourceful with the resources I have. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to make too many advanced things while I don't have the dinosaurs to get it going. If they say they miss 100% of shots you don't take, so whatever you end up missing, you then add it up to 100%. I don't make the rules. All right, I agree. Yeah, sure. Yeah, dude, I'm totally with you on that. How's it going, man? That one should have hit. That one legitimately. That one was like on the money. All right, we're gonna lose this guy. He's decided to follow the path of his ancestors and run right to the redwoods. It might be coded in the game that they do this. I'm not even sure, but this is 4 for 4. We're at fucking like Wendy's right now. I swear to God, it's literally 4 for 4. That every time we run into a Quetzal, they beeline it to the edge of the edge of the redwoods, and they kind of camp here. Oh yeah. I got a 3-hit. Four hit. Oh! Is he over the water? Don't be. Oh my god, man. If you've ever played this game before, you know that happens like literally every time you try to tame this guy. Let's see if he's underwater or not. It's classic though. It's literally look at this like tiny little gap that we managed to snipe him out in. Oh, looks like there's a terror bird on his body too. Let's pick this guy up. I think he's dead. Let me check out this right here. Is that a Trudon? That is a Trudon. All right. Okay. I think he might be alive. There's a lot of Trudons. Wow. All right. Let's do them one by one, man. Get rid of him one by one so he can't die. If his bloody body doesn't float to the surface, that means he's not dead. But we need to get rid of these Trudons before we like dismount, or else we lose the whole challenge. Look at this bug. You guys see this bug? They're getting bigger. I swear to God. Look how big this bug is, man. Okay, where did he go? Oh, there he is. What do we think? Do we think I go for it? It looks like he's fine, man. Oh, there's tons of these guys over here. Holy moly, man. Let's clear this out. We'll spend some time just like doing our due diligence here. They might be going towards his body. Please, just let me pick this guy up. Oh, fuck, my guy's out of stamina. I need to get over here, man. Oh. Yeah, I think they're killing the Quetzal. They're like on his body right now. I gotta prioritize the big ME. Can you guys please like fuck off, maybe? All right. I think we're good. I just need to take care of this last guy. I don't see any threats. I would have seen them by now, I think. Let's give it a rip, man. Do I have meat? I don't have prime meat, but we have some meat. By God, I think he's alive. I think he's alive. I think we did it. I think we did it. I think we might have tamed a Quetzal. I don't think he's drowning. By great Scott. Who says that? Is that what's his name? Zephyr or what? I forget what his initial name was. He made like 6 accounts. Great Scott is a great line though. You shot 73 at him. I'm guessing roughly half the shots hit. Dude, I think you're way overestimating how many shots hit. I don't think we nailed half those. I gotta be honest. I appreciate the support. I think you're way off. Here, let me just clear out the surrounding area a little bit more. And we're just gonna tend to our boy here. He will, based on like the wake up speed here, it looks like he will wake up before we tame him. I don't have enough. I don't have any narcotics on me, but I do have a bunch of narco berries. So let's just like, let's feed him like a bunch of narco berries. Get him real hammered. Double checking my surroundings. All right. All right, 50 will do. Get out, get out, get out. The first half I missed a lot, but got better as it went on. Yeah, I think so too. I think we kind of figured it out, right? This might be a horrible quetz, but I think it does exactly what we want it to do. And we are at the edge of the redwoods, by the way, guys. You know those guys I kept picking up, the Trudons? That's like the reason we don't want to get off this, or we don't want to go in the redwoods, is those guys. Once we get a Quetzal, we're safe from like all of those things, as long as the Quetzal doesn't die. So if we can get like a high health Quetzal, we'll be like real happy, man. Oh, my guy's hungry. All right. Stay fed, stay woke. You know what I'm saying? Got. Is he losing consciousness? No, he's gaining consciousness. I need to stuff him with more berries. Or craft mortal and pestle. I think we're good. I think we don't. I'm not like, cause it would be technically better for the tame to get like a mortar and pestle, technically, because he would tame out at a higher level. But we get like one more level or something, just because the amount we have to gain on like the level front is so little, because he's already starting out like level 25. That's not like a big deal, man. I do want to check out this guy though, level 15. Maybe we kill this Spino and respawn like a better one for the future. So we can get like a breeding pair with our big Sergeant Spanky back at base. Yeah, let's do that. I am teaching the bugs a lesson, man. Let's try to kill this guy before we drown. Come on, brother. Oh, he's bloody. He's running. Look at this guy. Pussy. Come on, man. But you get some prime meat from this guy, too. Actually, I should have done that at like the very start. Alright, apparently not. I actually thought I would. Yeah, I didn't get any prime meat there. You know what? Well, I know I get prime meat from this big fuck right here. You see the big fuck right here? Maybe we'll get some prime meat from this guy. The bird wants it. He wants it, but he literally can't get it. That's like so embarrassing. Why don't you use those goddamn wings, Buster, huh? Do the wings not work? Do we have one of these guys, by the way, back at base? Does anyone know? Maybe it's worth taming him. I don't think we do have one of these guys. It's not worth taming him, by the way. It's not like a good tame. It's like, you can fill another slot in, you know? Alright. There's 2 Diplos. Another bug. 2-0 versus the bug, by the way. Don't want to brag. Let's see what level this guy is. 15. I was going to say, he's probably going to be high level because they always are. And like, I don't want them to be high level because I just want easy kills. But hey, man, we get a pretty nice little easy kill here. Aim this Quetzal right up instantly. The prime. Maybe I'll give him a little bit of blue raspberry piss flavored prime. that bit ever gonna hit, man? Is anyone ever gonna like that bit, man? Does anyone any low gang cum flavored prime, man? Alright, we get like 1 prime meat from that. What the hell? What the helly, man? What's going on? Pop off. I think he just ate, unfortunately, but that should tame him instantly once he's ready to eat again. All right. Alrighty, man. We can just hang out. Get our boy going. Once we get our boy, man, I mean, I think we might have solved the game at that point. I don't know what there is in the game that can knock me off of my dude once I get him. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build like a platform saddle and then hang out in like a big box on his back, so we can't be grabbed off the back of our creatures by like any of the big bad scaries in the game. And let me tell you, there's a lot of big bad scaries in the game. Let me freaking tell you, man. You know. Anyways, corn dog propaganda. Let me know what you guys think about it. Propaganda could be just like a mass media conglomerate of viewers. By mass, I mean probably like 2 people based on the size of my channel. The mass dissemination of corn dog media, free and unpaid, of course. Unpaid, of course. What do you want from me? You know what I mean? What do you think I'm a millionaire? And we can disseminate pictures of my avatar in sexually compromised positions. I think it'd be a great hit with the older folks, to be honest. The older folks might be jorking their peanuts over some good corn dog propaganda. You didn't hear from me though. It's just boo. About the old people thing, or about the unpaid dissemination of harmful media. Now that I think about it, this was the spot I wanted to build at. This was the secondary spot that I was interested in building at. And I was pretty hyped about it, actually. It's in kind of like a scary spot. We're between the mountains and the redwoods. Anyways, I'm not even considering moving anymore, but I'm just like kind of assessing what my stupid brain was thinking like not too long ago. My stupid little dumb little tiny brain. Look at this big egg over here. Maybe we can use it to make some kibble or something like that. Big egg. One more bite from our boy and he's gonna be ours. Dude, that prime got him like 40% taming, by the way. No big deal. Don't want to brag. It's not a big deal. Also, he's definitely underwater. Unless he's got like free diver lungs. I'm so surprised he survived that shit. Can someone think of a name for the Quetzal while we're flying? I'll pretty much take anything. Maybe something degrading. Maybe something like that just points out their low power level. You know what I'm saying? Like my big reward, or like my shitty reward, or not so something that's like, oh, he inspired inspiration, but then I realized he was terrible. You know what I mean? You guys can think of a nice little name like that, right? Something that's like inspiring but not so good. Kind of like the stream, man. Kind of like the stream. Some would say the stream is very inspiring for the wrong reasons. Also, check this out. Oh! You can see their mesh, man, is terrifying. It's like really easy to see inside their goddamn head. Oh, Oh my gosh. My guy's perpetually on fire, by the way. Does anyone notice that? He's perpetually like really warm. Maybe I gotta get some cooler armor or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just living in like the wrong part of the map for this kind of shit. We're on our way out of here, though, man. Don't you gosh darn freaking worry about anything. I also think we need silica pearls to get a saddle on this guy, which we don't have any silica pearls. You might think, oh, this challenge seems pretty easy. You just like, once you get some flyers, you're pretty much untouchable. And there's like a little bit of truth to that. I wouldn't say that it's like easy. Oh dude, what is this like? What is the like plateau, man? I kind of like it up here. Wait, why is this spot like so sick and I haven't noticed it? This is a sick ass spot, man. Why have I not noticed this? Am I silly or something? Is this like the easiest base spot to build of all time and I haven't noticed it? I'm bringing my mammoth over here just to like clear it out and see what maybe we can do around here. I think this might be just like a straight up like the easiest base move of all time into an area that's like a lot easier to build around. Let me check it out. Let me check it out and I'll get back to you guys. What was I saying? What was I saying before I so rudely interrupted myself? Oh, I need silica pearls. Oh, and I was saying that the challenge might seem easy to like not die because like because you just like kind of fly around and shit and you do everything safely. But at some point we're going to have to go in the ocean and we're gonna have to go into like dangerous areas where we have to dismount and like be good at the game at some point. Connect to the small ravine. Oh man, that I was hearing you out for a second there, and then I decided maybe I shouldn't have been listening. That sounds like a pretty funny idea, actually. Maybe like the whole spirit of this challenge is that I spend so much time doing stuff that will get me nowhere. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like a big goof. Wait, do I have an industrial cooker? Oh, it's a water tank. I was gonna say that'd be an insane pull. All right, we have stone foundations. Let me take let's just see how much the Quetzal platform saddle cost. Quetzal. I need to be level 97. Holy moly! I need 85 silica pearls. Are you freaking joking? Oh, I have 95. I'm so good at the game, man. I'm actually so good at this game. All right, Quetz, we need fiber. All right, I'm gonna take my little mammoth over there with the Quetz. You guys are gonna be absolutely blown away by how much weight this Quetzal can hold, by the way. Here, egg. Keep those preserved. Where's the saddle? There it is. Where are you? Did anyone give me a name recommendation for this guy? Just like kind of going, I kind of like to name things the same letter as their name starts, just because like it kind of removes a lot of the options for me, a lot of the difficulty in naming them. Let me just go here. Not behavior, it is options, rename. Queen Latifah, thank you. Thank you, Queen Latifah, for joining the team and being a valued member. Watch this, guys. Watch this. Oh! Oh, you said fuck ass bird, but it didn't show up in the comments. I think maybe because it was a bad word. Maybe. But check it out, man. We can carry this big fuck now. Now we can tame so many more things far away from base and not have to worry about walking them back. Like we can go get that dire bear we've been wanting forever. It's kind of like the big move. That's what they've been calling it, the big move. Here, this is the spot I might want to build at. Okay. There's a terror bird up here. What are you doing up here, dog? And let's just like take this mammoth around and just like see. I have so much wood, man. Not in real life, just like kind of in the game right at the moment. Alright. Let's take him around and see what we can get. I get the platform set at level 97, man. It's like a ways away. Okay. Slowly revealing the upper extremities of this area. Now let's get rid of all these berries, man. Oh, it seems like a pretty thin little platform we got here. Hey, what's up, Turd Gobbler? Have a lovely stream. You dropped a like. This guy is always dropping likes. He might like this stream. Who knows? Thank you for stopping by, man. Big ups for Mr. Turd Gobbler. Can someone give him a big up? Let's get rid of some of this wood, by the way. I think like we have too much of it. And I just want to clear out the inventory. Here we go. So Queen Latifah's safe over there. I just want to like, oh, look at the bugs, guys. Look at the bugs, by the way. They're getting way too big. Just letting you guys know. It's not propaganda or anything. It's just like bugs are getting way bigger. Just want to let you guys know. Anyways, I can't fucking see anymore. It is looking like this is a suitable base location. You're giving him uppies as we speak. Are you like are you picking him up like a toddler? Is that what you mean? It's time to go uppies. Time to go uppies, Turd Gobbler. Is that what you're saying? Get a little bit more weight on this bad Larry. I'm tired of emptying his like inventory and stuff. Turd Gobbler, it's uppy time. Alright. It is a bit rocky. But hey, man, look at this, like, we got so much room to work with over here. I have a feeling I'm gonna fall off the cliff if I go that way. We have so much room to work with, man. Can you please just, like, let me destroy some of these fucking trees? Alright, let's take Queen Latifah and destroy him. But you know what's scary is if I fall off this cliff, I'm like most certainly dead, right? Queen, can you please clear some of this stuff out? Can I destroy trees with this dino, man? I don't think I can. Let's see. Oh, I'm hearing trees break. Yeah, I heard one tree like kind of like a twig snap or something like that. Never mind. Maybe I can't. I just want to see what the makeup of his area is. I really do like this little plateau though. What do we think, chat? Yes or no on the move across the water here? It is like a nice flat little area up there. Something to, yeah, honestly that's like a lot better than over here. I just like thinking practically. There is like a lot of area and it's a lot easier to protect. I could do like 2 gates probably for this whole strip. But I envision a world where my guys fall off the cliff like every 2 seconds. And I have to go down there and get them or else they die in the water. I don't know if that's a world I want to live in. Absolutely. TG is hell bent on us moving, man. Might not be great on the late term. What do you mean on the late term? You talking about like when we have like tons of creatures and stuff, it might not be good to have like a kind of restricted area. I think that's my biggest concern. We have so much space up here, which is gonna be so easy to build around. All right. You know what? I'm gonna grow the hell up and just like do what I need to do here. Time to grow the hell up. Yeah, it is gonna get cramped. My biggest worry is just like everyone falling off cliffs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So let's you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build like a second little smithy, so this is a lot easier. Because this smithy's kind of carrying a lot of our load right now. And let me tell you, I do have some fat loads. Let's just say I'm dropping fat loads left and right. The liberals hate it, you know what I mean? The liberals hate when I'm dropping fat loads left and right. Dump all this in here. Oh fuck, that was the creature I just took it out of. Never mind. I can't wait to own to own the libs by taking fat shits. You know what I mean? It's what everyone wants to do, you know. Craft 1. We're looking at more wood and thatch. Okay, of course. What else could a boy want? But hey, I'm glad I got the quets at least. Look at that. We were able to carry around our mammoth now. Maybe I should bring this guy in the gates in case he gets attacked. He's kind of like he's just 2,000 health. That's like not a lot of health. Let's prioritize this guy's safety. Put him right behind this gate. Beautiful. All right, and then we're gonna dump this guy's load. And I might take him out with Queen Latifah to a separate area of the map, just so we can we don't have to walk this guy back and forth. Get all the wood out of you, brother. Give me your wood, brother. It's not in that way, you know what I mean? I didn't mean it like that when I said give me your wood, brother. I meant it in like a positive camaraderie way. That wasn't about you know, incestuous sexual relationships with a brother, you know? Let's get all this. What is he talking about, man? Let's get all this stuff in here. Two behemoth, 1 gate. And I'll tell you what, I might take Queen Latifah out here. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, dude. Now it's gonna be so easy to build too. This is the best creature in the game, man. Although it is slow as fuck. Look at me go, man. Cause he's taking his time. He's just moving on. Don't forget about him. He'll be gone soon. Alright, 1. 2. That's how it goes, right, guys? That song? The song by, the Charleston Chews. You know those guys? The Chesterton Charlton Chews. You guys know, you know that band, right? The Big Hacky Sack is also one of their sister bands. I think that's when the drummer broke off. They called them the Big Hacky Sack. The Westerton Willies. The Westerton Williamsons. You guys know that band, right? Here, we'll actually whistle this guy to follow me so he's not on the ground. The Philadelphia Flounders. They've been calling him that as well. I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. There's something funny to me about misnaming things. So, has anyone ever watched MTG Goldfish? I'm assuming because most of the people here, it's not a lot of people. There's not a lot of people here, but like this is almost all my viewers have probably seen at least one video of theirs. One of like the big things with like their main guy Seth is that he mispronounces things like incredibly easily. I'm like starting, you know, there's tons of comments about it. First of all, there's tons of comments on every video whenever he mispronounces something, and I was thinking like, there's no way this guy's like actually mispronouncing stuff. Because I like, if I noticed that much engagement from when I mispronounce something, I'd be like, fuck yeah, everything is the wrong word now. You know what I mean? I'd be saying everything wrong. So I have a feeling that he might be snafooing us. Is that a real word? Snafu? Feels kind of like a bad word. I feel like we might be getting snafooed a little bit. Who knows? Maybe it's just a me thing. Maybe I'm like kind of late to the party realizing that. Wouldn't be the first time. No, no, no. Rage bait content, yeah. You know what's interesting is I was doing our MTG stream on Thursday, and man, I finished up with like, I don't know, probably like 17-ish viewers. I brought like 10 of them over to maybe it was like 20, but I brought like 10 of them over to this guy Mana Man. He is he's a streamer, or I think he just made YouTube videos, but Turgolber suggested I rated him, and I went over there, and he was very nice and very personable. I was like, yo, this guy's cool. But I only saw one video of his before, and he said he's known about me. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. This guy's a lot bigger. He's known about me. But anyways, I only saw one video, or maybe 2 videos of his, but one of them was like, my channel is a mistake. That was one of the videos I saw. I was like, man, that's like a... I can't believe he came to that conclusion, and he's still grinding. Maybe he didn't give up on the dream. It's pretty cool, man. He didn't give up on the goddamn dream. Gotta give uppies to that, you know what I'm saying? He's a great dude. He seems like a cool dude. I will say I don't love the intros. That's just like a me thing though. But that's like I don't know if he does that every video. The intro that I saw. I don't know, you know. That's just a me thing, you know. If it works for him. Who the hell am I? Who the hell am I? That's all I gotta say. Am I a sentient corn dog, or am I like a guy with real opinions? You have to choose one. I think that if you like go into the realm of like my opinion's important, you also can't classify your like avatar as like a sentient corn dog. You know what I'm saying? You have to like put a face behind the thing. So all I'm saying is don't listen to a goddamn word I say. If anyone listens to a word I say, you're banned. All right? Although you can listen to me talk about world politics though and agree with everything I say. War is bad. War is bad. Rich people like to hoard wealth sometimes. People shouldn't die. Those are like my main tenets. You know what I mean? This is like I know they're like really brave. I know everything I said was really brave. Let me think of some other brave things to say. We should have exclusively I don't know. I'm getting to the point where I actually might say something that's like that. I'm running out of like goofy things to say. Can you please like leave my Queen Latifah alone, dog? I'm trying to farm out here. Oh, Queen Latifah got him, man. Last person to say anything about intros? What do you mean? My intros are like so vanilla right now, right? I honestly need to get back to the days where I'm saying, today on Corn Dog Jones Jr. Black people exist. Thoughts? Disagree, man. It's kind of like, that's one of the things that everyone else agrees on because the government wants you to think that they exist. That's kind of embarrassing that you thought, you know, you thought that when really it was just the government lying to you, as they so often do. They're just a figment of your imagination, making you feel like there's more injustice in the world. I don't. I'm done. I'm done talking, man. I'm done goddamn talking. Even though it's all a bit. I'm gonna get clipped, and then in 30 years, when I'm president of the country, they're all gonna say, this guy said that this guy said that this guy was lying about the existence of people, and I'm gonna say, shut up. Anyways, hey, how's it going, guys? How's everyone doing, man? Anyone got any complaints about the stream yet? Let's get a bunch of these narco berries back in here, just so I can pop off and show them. Oh wait, and look at all of this good stuff, man. 2 gates. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show them. Who's them? We'll get to that next episode. Next time on Corndog Jones Boonier, we're gonna get that next time. Corndog Bones Boonier. I kind of like a. Man, do I ever like shut the hell up? I kind of like making variants of my names but spelling them wrong. That's kind of how I got the Gijo name for all my Call of Duty accounts and like Xbox accounts and stuff like that. Gijo. Denying the existence of an entire human race or using backup save files to reverse your death. Oh man, that's a good moral quandary there. If you don't know what quandary means, it means like a thing that can happen. You know what I mean? Just like educating people who didn't get to go to school. That's a big moral quandary of mine. I'd say that denying the existence of a sector of humans might not really matter that much, you know, because no one, you know, it's not like lying to your audience about anything, you know what I mean? Which is clearly more important. You guys know exactly what I mean, right? We're never gonna need berries again, by the way. After we're done with this, we're gonna have like loads of berries and stuff like that. So I don't want to hear anyone complaining that we don't have enough berries. I know that's like kind of your MO, is that you like to complain, but I'm getting sick and tired of it, man. MO, by the way, it stands for measle operation. It's when you have measles and you're operating in a confined environment. Don't want to have that happen, man. So I could take him out with the Quetzal, the little guy, but I think what we're gonna do is it's a lot faster to fly around with this guy, so we'll take out Mr. Brother with this guy, or Mrs. Brother, sorry. My bad. It wasn't my intention to be a fucking sicko saying it like that. Hypothetically, of course, said in Ben Shapiro's voice. Yeah, man, I don't know. What's going on with that guy, huh? What's going on with Ben Shabino, man? What's going on with him? Is he like getting pushed out because like a large swath of like his party is like turning into like a Holocaust deniers and stuff like that? Is he getting pushed out? What's going on? I'm just wondering. I tend to keep up, but I don't really like. I don't really keep up with all the individual like you know, grifters of both sides and things like that. I'm just wondering. I'd imagine he'd feel pretty threatened at the moment. I don't know. Maybe this is the right time. You know what I say to myself. I say, listen, guy. This is what I say to myself. I say, listen, guy. All right. It's not this. I like to play Magic the Gathering on my Twitch channel, and it's not good for the channel if I speak too much on real world stuff, because I don't want to I don't want to like sow any seeds of division. You know what I mean? In the chat room, and people are so like, oh, I like you because you think this these days. So maybe it's not like a good idea to like even speak about that stuff that often, like politics stuff. But no one's watching this stream anyways. No one watches my ARC streams. So maybe like it is a good time to just like kind of like talk about random stuff as I normally do about like literally everything else. What do we think? Do you think it's a good time for me to talk about random stuff? And the crowd goes mild. The crowd goes unreal mild. Yeah, anyways, yeah, I don't know what Ben Shabino's up to, but you know, I guess like good luck. Oh, dude, when did this guy show up? Level 50 Rex? What do we think about level 50 Rex, man? If you run out of stuff to talk about, I guess. Yeah, I guess like the big difference is like sometimes like I won't venture into some territory because I don't you know, I want to be like a I just want people to just like not have to think about, you know, stuff like that. You know what I mean? I want it just to be like kind of like a goofy stream, not worry about the problems of the world. But yeah, I guess if I do run out of stuff to talk about, yeah, maybe it's not like the worst idea. But have you guys? When's the last time I ran out of stuff to talk about? Normally it kind of just goes from one thing that doesn't make any sense to another thing that doesn't make any sense, and then I kind of talk about the game for a little bit. I feel like that's kind of the trajectory my streams have been on. I don't know if I necessarily think that's a bad thing. I kind of like blabbering, you know? Anyways, yeah. See, the TG says go silly with the takes. No one's even here, man. But I still feel bad about giving takes about stuff, man. Depends on chat too, though. That is true. It's very, yeah. If there's like a lot of people in chat and people are chatting and stuff, we can go incessantly. I think that's like the best. That's like the best perk of increasing view count. It's not like the potential for like more monetary gains, which probably is way better than having a more active chat. But the potential for more monetary gain is pretty sweet. But the potential to have like more shit to like blurt out based on what people say is pretty gosh darn good, man. I love just blurting stuff out, you know? Why can't I put this in here, man? Something in the way? Is there something in the way of this freaking gate, man? Is it this thing? Is it this rock? Get out of my way, you fucking rock, man. Alright, let's see. Was that enough? Was that enough to getting rid of that rock to let me place this gate? Fuck you. Alright, I might have to rethink this whole gate thing over here. We'll place the other ones. I have a feeling we might need another gate leading to the outskirts of this guy. But man, look at all this area we're gonna have. I'm gonna build a nice little house in the middle. I'm gonna do like a line of dinos around the edge. What's that? Does that sound good to everyone? Does anyone have any veto power there? Can anyone tell me to not do something, first of all? I'm just wondering. Is that like a power that chat has? Let me answer that one. No. Oh, you know what I do want to talk about is when I'm like kind of done with this stuff, I really want to play Mega Bonk, man. So, someone mentioned that before. I really want to play Mega Bonk. That shit, I recently stumbled upon the guy who kind of blew up because he like started documenting his game creation stuff online for Mega Bonk, and it looks fun as hell, man. Delete it all in the game. Oh, sorry. I guess I have to delete everything now. Fuck. Ah, fuck, man. I just can't believe I gave veto power. I gave veto power to people in the chat when they clearly don't have my best interests in mind. Mega Bonk is a great streaming game. I think I might play some at some point, man. Maybe before the new set comes out. I'll do like a Tuesday or Thursday stream playing some Mega Bonk. I love roguelites. Dude, Risk of Rain is fucking awesome. You know what else is awesome? Is like Slay the Spire and shit like that. I know that's not really like the same vein of roguelike, because that's more of like a I don't know, like a 3D movement game and stuff like that than Slay the Spire. But yeah, there's like, dude, I love that genre of game. I would love to play some of that shit, because I love dying and restarting, man. Something about it like pisses me off, but in like a good way, you know? Look at this Rex, man. This Rex thinks that he has the chops. He doesn't have a goddamn understanding of the chops. You could end up talking about things and not being 100% informed, leading to you being attacked, and then you would blow up on social media. Kind of like the when Ben Shabino attacked that one guy on X, and then that guy blew up. Who was the one guy on X? That's true. I could be a politics streamer. Hot take here. There should be one flavor of Kool-Aid. It's the raspberry kind. You know what I mean? Like I could just like say things. I could start every clip with hot take, and then they could all be like vaguely political but not serious. I think that'd be really funny. Have you guys ever seen RM Brown? Has anyone here ever watched RM Brown, the YouTube channel? He's this guy and he does politics stuff, but he kind of just like he kind of has like the same comment, like a sense of humor that I have, where he just like kind of is like he's kind of like oh, this guy's what the hell is going on in this guy's brain? You know what I mean? Like he doesn't actively engage with anything. He just kind of just like refers to everyone he hates as like a goofball and doesn't say anything critical. It's a good time, man. It's a really good time. I think he's a big fan of like Tim and Eric and stuff like that. People have been saying bad things, but they can say one thing: you have solid taste in video games. Do I have solid taste in video games? I'd say I do have, but that's because I've just played so many of them. So I might like just hit on the ones that you like. You know what I'm saying? One-legged duck on a 7-day stream streak, by the way. Can everyone give it up to one-legged duck for wasting 7 days with me? Man, that's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. I will maintain that a stream watched is an evening wasted, because I don't really give any value to the world. You know what I mean? But I appreciate you guys for hanging out. You know what I mean? Slay the Spire was an unexpected banger for me, and Balatro. Yeah, I played Balatro. Balatro is a fantastic game, but I really don't think it scratches Slay the Spire for me. They're both like really good games, but I just like played so much more of Slay the Spire, just because, you know, I liked it. Yeah, it's a hot take. Well, you play games you like to play sometimes. Where the hell is this Rex, by the way? Maybe I should kill it before it gets too close to my base. Wrong, he plays MTG Arena. Bad taste in video games. That's fair. I'd say I hit and miss in different points. That's probably one of my misses. Excuse me, where's the other Rex? I might tame that level 50 Rex if I end up meandering across him again. Watch this though. Oh, I'm the king of the jungle. I'm the king of the dinosaurs. Have you ever met my goddamn bird, man? They say that the bird is the king of the dinosaurs, not this fucking lizard, dude. Slay the Spire has better replayability for me. Yeah, I think that's like the big thing is I can just like slay the spire over and over again. Especially with like the ascension levels. I think I got like level 13 or something on my phone. I think there's like 20 of them or something like that. I was like a little bit over halfway, I remember, and then I stopped playing it as frequently. One thing I notice is when someone I think is funny finds something else funny, I don't find them funny at all. Don't know what it is. Okay, so wait. Oh, dude, a scorpion? What are you doing here, man? What is this scorpion doing here? Did he just like offer free lunch money and I'm just gonna take it? Is that what is that what this guy's all about? It's time to take this guy's goddamn lunch money. I like when the niche dinosaurs just like kind of stumble upon him. Makes it a lot easier for me to tame them. This guy you can use to tame other creatures because he like has built-in torpor. I don't know if it's that good though. Maybe we'll try it out on something. Yeah, so you're saying that you wouldn't like RM Brown because you like watching me. I see what you're saying. I would recommend if you're tired of like serious political coverage, and you do like watching stuff political or like just like trying to stay informed and stuff. That is a good one to go to because you still get to see like what's going on in ways, but it's delivered in a way that doesn't piss me off. You know what I mean? Which most things piss me off. I guess that's like kind of the guy I am. What game is a guilty pleasure for you? Not some lukewarm take, like something others fucking hate that you love. I don't know if I have any, man. You know what? Like I tried to get all my friends to play, but they never would fucking play with me because they all hated it. This is a lukewarm take. I'm just gonna preface it because a lot of people like this game, but I like and I loved playing Pow World when it first came out, but none of my friends wanted to goddamn play it with me, man. None of my friends really like survival games, and I was like, what the fuck's your problem, man? Those things piss you off? I would never think of that. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I know. I guess I kind of like hold that one kind of close to my chest that things piss me off. Little stinker. I guess I hold that one like pretty close to my chest. I don't really talk about it that much, but yeah, things piss me off. You piss me off. That's why I show up. I'm hate watching. Okay, good. That's like another source of revenue, I guess. Is a group of hate watchers. Maybe that's why I do have to go the political route. Is I have to give horrible takes and then get people to hate watch me. That's kind of like does that sound like something I could pull off, man? Can I get people to hate watch me? Pow World won the dumbass lawsuit against Nintendo. I'm interested. You say the dumbass lawsuit. Are you saying that Nintendo was dumb there? Or are you saying that Power World's dumb for winning it? By the way, I think literally everyone on the planet has the same opinion here. I'm just like seeing if you might be a psychopath. I'm just like double checking to see if you're a psychopath. I'll say, oh, this fucking guy TG. This is gonna be my first TikTok, my first divisive political TikTok. This guy in my chat, TG, is corporate as fuck. He actually sides with Nintendo on the lawsuit. And I say, what the hell's wrong with the world, man? Next thing you know, people aren't gonna be using coloring books anymore. And I'm just gonna be like, what the hell are you talking about? And I think that's gonna be pretty good, man. You say things like Hassan Piker and look like Asmongold. You don't know what I look like. Also, I don't think I say things. I don't know if I necessarily like that guy. The Hassan Poker dude. He seems like a little bit. Some things he says is too much for me. But I generally am on the same side of the aisle as that guy. But yeah, I think he's a little bit too much for me, man. Hassan Parker, that's his name. And Asmongold, I don't know what the hell that guy's deal is. I don't know. Do people listen to that guy? Does anyone listen to that guy? He seems to be a little bit of a goofball, like in like a bad way. Like someone who has not a lot of life experience telling other people how to live. You know what I mean? Like real life experience. I guess he has like life experience, but it's not like actually practical for like 99% of people. You know what I mean? I guess it's like everyone who makes who do like Twitch streams and stuff. I can say that about myself too. I don't want to drop these. Nintendo wanted to use Power World for summoning mechanisms. Yeah, I'm familiar with the lawsuit. I was just seeing if you were a psychopath or not, and you sided with Nintendo. Nintendo's notorious. That's like a pretty funny way to say that. Nintendo's notorious for having like zero regard for what is the saddle? This is the Anki saddle, fucking dumbass. For having little regard for like other companies and their and like the free market and stuff like that and their users and stuff. So I would say anyone who supports Nintendo, I guess you can do whatever the hell you want. You know what I mean? Where the hell did my saddle go? Anyways, I think we actually got the right thing on him. I just leveled up Oxygen. What a fucking dumbass. Hassan and Asmongold are two sides of the same coin. Yeah. I mean, I'm a little bit baffled, more so by the Rat King, but yeah, I totally agree, man. I totally agree. They're just like they're just both farming cash, you know. They're both just like cash farmers, which in a way I can respect. If I could farm cash like that by pissing people off, I think I might do it. Question, guys, if tomorrow you could wake up and you could be like a son of a bitch and farm people for cash, would you do it? Or farm like negative opinions? What do you think? What the hell happened? Someone getting attacked? I don't think so. I thought I heard someone like barking. Nintendo is now becoming more notorious for spending more money in lawsuits than actually spending on money to make games. Well, the thing is like they made Power World, and then they were like, they made Power World, and they're like, all right, this is like exactly what Nintendo's evolution of Pokemon should be, but we just like did it before they even like considered it. And then Nintendo's like, hey, dude, we just released a game that's like the exact same thing as this. It was like Pokemon like Ovary or something like that, Pokemon Ovary Simulator, and they released that game at the same time, and it was like comparable. You look at the two of the games side to side, kind of the same thing, but like Power World looked like 100 times better and had like way better mechanics. Power World is just Arc, but like, you know, cartoon Arc, and I'm not upset about it, man. But anyways, yeah, Nintendo got pissed and they're like, hey, you can't do that. You're kind of rightfully so, like all the Pokemon were stolen, but like still, you know, they can do that, man, if they want to. Nobody knows who the real Corndog Jones Jr. is. That's kind of spoopy. I know. I could actually be a really popular streamer who just values the sense, or values a small community more than making big bucks. Otherwise known as someone out of their goddamn mind, man. Who would value what I just said over the other thing I just said? You know what I mean? Let's just say that if I could make, I think I saw like a clip of like that like FaZe Clan guy. What was his name? Who's like the big FaZe Clan guy who how do I describe him? The Asian dude. Who's like the Asian dude who's like huge everywhere now, and he's in like FaZe Clan and stuff. Anyways, I think I saw a clip of him, and he was like talking about how much money he made from one stream, and it was like and it was like, he's like, yeah, I made like $45,000 from one stream. I was thinking, like, if I could be like a son of a bitch, not saying that guy is, I don't know anything about him, but if I could be like a son of a bitch and make that kind of money, I would probably be a son of a bitch. I don't think I'm that like that like virtued, you know? Yes, Jason the Ween. Yeah. If I could be like a huge piece of shit and make that kind of money, I'd probably do it. I'd probably do it, as long as I'm not like making it at the expense of other people. I'd have to. I was gonna make like a politics joke there, but I just don't feel comfortable doing that shit, man. If I could be an egg farmer, an egg farmer is code word for something. I'm never gonna tell you guys the code though. If I could be an egg farmer, then I would do that. I would already be doing that, right, guys? Oh my god, I totally like got them there, right? I actually totally got them. You guys know what egg farmer is. Can you guys put guesses as to what egg farmer is in the chat? What like person I'm talking about, or what class of people I'm talking about? Look at this. Look at this guy's a fucking tank. This guy's like kind of my he's kind of like my front line. I'm putting him out here to protect the base from potentially spooky visitors. What kind of spooky visitor would you expect at your base, corn dog? Oh, I'm glad you asked. Actually, the ones who might take my jobs. The bugs. I'm talking about the bugs. The bugs are getting bigger. Point A. Everyone spread the news. Bugs are getting bigger. They're taking our jobs. And you're the only way you can stop it is by watching the Corn Dog Jones Jr. stream. That's just like kind of the reality of the situation. Love it or hate it, that's just like kind of what you got to do, you know? Don't think the phase guys are bad in any way, but crazy content oriented. Every single thing they do is content or build up for content. Yes, it's the grind, man. I mean, they're like all multi-millionaires, right? So, you know, good on them, I guess. I don't think that kind of stuff is really built for me. You know what I mean? As like a 27-year-old dude. I don't know if I'm like their target demo, but like good on them. So I really don't have much to say about them, but I do know that one guy because he seems like he pops up on like my YouTube shorts and things like that. I do know that one guy. Imagine there's like a big creature like eating bugs and stuff, or like farming in the woods, and he happens to just like step on you. That's kind of what's happening. I guess like a lot of you would be happy if it was a woman who did that to you, who stepped on you, but in this case it's not a woman. It's just like a big mammoth. You say step on me. That's what you guys sound like, man. Dark Souls is like the natural evolution of 3D Zelda games. I can never go back to Zelda knowing that. Was I talking about that, or are you just like making a separate point for your dragon? That's a genuine question. I'm happy to chat about this as well. I never played like the actual Dark Souls games, man. That's like that's one of the things that I feel like I missed out on, and I don't know if. Like I played Elden Ring and I played like Sekiro. Sekiro is one of my favorite games of all time, man. How was natural evolution of Pokemon? Okay, I see. Okay, so it was connected. I'm glad you answered that. But I never played Dark Souls, man. And you know what? I've always wanted to. But I did play Sekiro and Elden Ring and stuff like that, and those are like two of my favorite games of all time. I don't know if it's one of the things where like the game's gotten really good, so it's like less playable, like the older ones are less playable, or I can just go back and play them and like get the same experience. What do you guys think? I'm assuming everyone's gonna say go back and play them because they have the nostalgia of playing it. But like, have you ever considered this? Did you go back? And have you ever watched rewatched like a YouTube video you liked as a child, or like something that comes to mind is Me and my buddies like in like middle school, we loved the Smosh guys. You know those guys? They did like skits and stuff, and they were made for children. And we were together once, me and my buddies, and we like were like, this shit is classic. Let's watch this. And we were like, okay, well maybe we're like adults now, and this isn't as funny. Is that like kind of the is that kind of the same deal with Dark Souls? Do you think we would get that? Also, you know what I was just thinking, and I have a lot to say today, huh? I was just thinking, when I make a video for this like this challenge, because I will eventually I will be making the videos. Am I ever gonna have like downtime to just like talk about stuff, or is every clip of me playing the game gonna be me talking about bullshit? Am I ever gonna have downtime? I guess when I'm like taming the Quetzal, I'm really focused on that, but other than that, man, I feel like I talk like I'm not really giving myself a lot of creative freedom on the video editing side of everything. Who really freaking cares? You know what I mean? Play them, they hold up really well to this day, or play the remastered. Okay, you know what? I'll listen to you just this once, all right? Because normally I don't listen to a goddamn thing you say. Smosh doesn't hold up. Yeah, it doesn't really hold up in my opinion. That's the word I was looking for. It was opinion. It doesn't really hold up. But you know what? That's okay, man. It gave me a great experience when I was a lad. So what the hell else am I supposed to expect? You know. Dark Souls is not baby game for babies. Dark Souls isn't bare bones like you might think. Oh, I didn't say it was baby game for babies, but now that you say that, it kind of makes me think that you are lying to me, and it is baby game for babies. Sorry. I just have like a general a general mistrust of folks, you know? It's one of my best traits. Let's get a bunch of wood in here, man. What I talk about when I'm ready to receive. And I think I'm gonna make a bunch of gates. Oh, big surprise, he's making a bunch of gates. Wow, that's like a new thing that this guy hasn't been doing for the past like 7 streams. You know what I'm saying? I do kind of like building and just chatting though. I can see how a lot of people would because there's been a lot of people like cycling in and out. I can see how a lot of people, it's not like they're really cup of tea, and that's like cool with me, man. People aren't interested in this part of the stream. I'm totally chill, but I like just doing busy work and chatting. Makes me feel whole, man. Not like the kind of hole that is like an awesome hole, like a butthole. You know what I mean? Like a really funny one, like a I don't know, man. They nerfed Charmer into the ground. This guy came into the stream and decided to remind me of the saddest moment of my life, man. It is very unfortunate. Some have said that's my boy, that's my slime. That's what they've been saying about that card. And I think I have to agree with those people, man. That's my slime, and they absolutely sent him to the cleaners. Let's try to put this guy on again. It's obstructed. All right, I need to like to demolish this and try to replace it. Pick up 1, 2, 3. Pick up sticks. Is that how the game goes? 1, 2, 3. Pick up sticks. Okay, you. Thank you. Sew it up. Thank you for the subscription. I guess everyone owes you a big blowjob now. Why is it like my go-to joke now when someone subscribes? Let's get this down here. Thank you. I appreciate you. There we go. There we go. Welcome back to the stream. I literally I guess we can change gears here a little bit. I think they did a good job with that nerf, and they generally do good jobs with nerfs. If I was on the team though, I'd be like, guys, we got to pick this shit up because we're not being good stewards of our own game, man. We're way too slow. That's what I would say. I'd say let's pick this shit up, and then I'd be like, okay, let me just like before we pick anything up, before we pick our shit up, let me like play a couple games of Clash Royale on my phone because I don't feel like doing work right now. I think that's kind of what happens most of the time in like the Wizards board meetings, is they're all addicted to Clash Royale and they don't have enough time to like make changes to the game, you know? So, you know, I can like kind of relate a little bit. Also, let's just do like a little overview of the base. This is a lot of gates. Totally unnecessary for a little challenge, but dude, this is gonna be our spot, man. I'm gonna build a little base in the middle around these pillars. It's gonna be so fucking cute, dog. It's gonna be so goddamn cute, man. You guys are not gonna even believe it. And I'm gonna get rid of some of these like dumbass walls here at some point, but you know, we'll see it. To me, games from the 7th generation age better. YouTube videos from that time frame not so much. Okay, when you say the 7th generation, what the hell are you talking about? Like a aggressive way to frame that question. But what the hell are you talking about when you say that? The 7th generation? Oh, PS3, 360 Wii. I mean, 360 was like the... What game was Black Ops on? What game was Black Ops 1 on? Was that 360 or was that Xbox One? I was gonna say, I've had like I guess I've had several golden ages of video games for myself. But Black Ops 1 is kind of like the most, kind of like the game that got me like going, man, you know? 360? Okay, yeah. Yeah, Black Ops 1, I was like, dude, this is like, video games are sick, man. I guess I like played GameCube and shit like that and Wii growing up, but man, when I played what was it, Modern Warfare 2 at my buddy's place, like I slept over for the first time. I played like a shooter, and I was like, I got home and I was like, Dad, listen here. I said to my dad, I said, I've got some money saved up. All right, I've got some money saved up. Am I an idiot? I said, would you be mad at me if I spent my money on an Xbox because this shit was awesome? And he's like, he had like some like weird ass parable about like the rich guy who owned a mansion and then he died and people walked in there and there was no stuff in there and he like never enjoyed his life. He gave me some dad wisdom or something like that, which now that I think about it, and maybe he should have like gotten me to wait, you know what I mean, like just to be like a little bit more patient, instead of like go ahead and right away and spend my money like instinctually. But he was being nice, man. He's like, yeah, you should spend your money. You worked hard for it. You can do shit with it. So I went out and bought an Xbox, an MW2, and man, that was the golden age of COD, I'd say, for me. But you know, maybe other people have different opinions. Did anyone else have like a COD phase, or maybe they're currently playing Call of Duty? For me, that shit was best back in the Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare 2 days, man. and then it just kind of got repetitive. I think that's like kind of the big idea is like the games probably didn't get worse. It just is that they got too repetitive for someone who played them literally all the time. So I can't really like, oh, back in my day, Call of Duty was the freaking shit, man. I can't say back in my day, or else, you know, I think it's a little bit misleading, you know, because I just played too much Call of Duty. But you know what was like the best thing? I'm talking. I want someone to, if anyone's in watching the VOD right now, if someone's watching the VOD right now in like future time, can you guys like keep a measurement for how long I talked and how much dead air there was? I don't think I've shut the hell up once this stream. Maybe I'm just in like that kind of mood, man. But Dude, the best fucking game. The best, like, one of my favorite times to play video games was when Fortnite first came out, or like the Battle Royale version of Fortnite first came out. That shit was, excuse my French, man. That shit was Poggers Champions. I would, camping at Loot Lake. There was a little house in Loot Lake, and you sit there, and people go up the stairs and like the warehouse. But there was a chest underneath the stairs, and on the other side of the stairs there was a little barrel, and me and two other guys, we would play and hide behind the barrel and wait for someone to come in and get the chest, and they'd be like looting the chest, and we'd shoot them in the back, and then we'd set up again. It was complete rat gameplay, but it was, you know, it filled my goddamn heart. You know what I mean? Filled me up. In a platonic way, a non-sexual way. It filled me up. Ooh, I have a lot of stuff here. I can't really like hold all this. I guess we're just gonna fly right up to base. My guy is like so fucking fat. Let's get rid of all this extra meat, I guess. Should be able to fly now. Oh fuck, we're so heavy, man. Okay, is that gonna be enough? Alright, we're like slow, but we can get there eventually. You had to guess what side of the aisle I'm on politically? What would you say? Based on previous messages? Let me take a look at your messages. Let me take a look at your messages, and I'll let me do my politics analysis. I'll do my politics analysis. I'd say as long as you're like as you're not like a super like bought in to like literally all the talking points of one side, then I'd say you're probably like a chill guy, you know what I mean? But if someone's like just like a talking point machine and like believes in literally everything everyone on their side tells them, then I'd say maybe it's like time to spend some more time chatting with people in real life. That's like my one thing. Let me read your messages though. That's like my big political opinion. I think I think there's too many people who just like who are obsessed with being correct and like owning the other side. It's like just like grow the hell up. We can maybe like, you know, think about other things. Let's see. Beard Dragon. Let's read your messages. Okay. We can read them together as well. Look at this, man. Let's read Fear Dragon's messages. Oh, I guess we should pop this out. It's time to pop out and show N-words. They say you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. You don't make up the rules. Okay. What's cranking? Okay. 100% being Ben Shabino attacked one guy and then that guy blew up. People said the things that most things piss you off. I have no fucking idea, man. Okay. I'm doing like fast reading. Okay, he says here that he wants to have sex with the president. Okay, that's interesting. He wants to. Okay, but he also wants to tickle Obama's nuts. Interesting, man. I don't know which side of the aisle you're on. Because you're kind of portraying sexual proclivities towards both sides. I'd say you're pretty moderate, man, because you haven't like responded to anything I've said in like any harsh terms. I'd say you're pretty moderate. Is that like a decent take, or is that completely wrong? Are you like a freak? I like the sexual proclivity thing, man. It also makes me sound smart, because proclivity is a big word. Don't want to brag, but sometimes I do know big words, guys, and I think it makes me a better person than you. Let's get, ooh, he's like 18,000 health. Maybe we pump weight in this guy, honestly. This guy, he's getting like, he's pretty fat, man. Was I right, Fear Dragon? Was I right that you're a moderate man, but a sexual freak? Little stinker, I didn't mean to grab you. We got like a shitload done this stream, by the way. Just before we move on, I built like a shitload of gates, and we got a Quetz and a Scorpion, man. That's like a big chunk of change in terms of the movement, the Corn Dog Jones Jr. movement. Try to be moderate for sure, but not too much because then you become a punching bag. I think some people are really that's pretty fair. I think if you say you're moderate too much, or you like say, oh, both sides suck too much, sometimes you can give excuses when like something really bad is happening on that you like need to call out on one side. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're like just like, oh, these people that I disagree with are like murdering half the population, but both the other side sometimes like will steal children's cookies. You know what I mean? Like, I guess being moderate can be bad in that sense sometimes too. But I think in general, it's good to not be like an obsessive loser about things. You know? One thing I notice about people who are like chronically online, maybe I don't notice, but like it's been well documented, is that when people who are like chronically online and they're like obsessed with their like political faction, when they are confronted with like quote unquote the enemy, the person they hate the most, which is oftentimes like whoever they tell you to hate, you know what I'm saying? Like it could be right now a lot of people hate immigrants, or they hate like Muslims and stuff like that. But a lot of times when they're like they just like chat with them, it's like the best way to understand that maybe everyone deserves like some type of rights. You know what I mean? There's a lot of documented research of people changing their opinions. Maybe not research, but anecdotal stuff about people changing their opinions once they like interact outside of their little social spaces. You know what I mean? The ones that they like cozy up to because it's easy to like echo chambers and shit like that. Yeah, everyone hates someone. Me, I hate everyone. Especially the people in my chat, man. I hate everyone. But the reason I was talking about that is I watched this video about this there's this reporter or like some journalist, and she was she made some like piece about neo-Nazis and stuff like that. Like the Charleston people, like, you know, like the South Carolina thing that happens like in 2016 or something like that, or maybe it was 2017, and she got like tons and tons of death threats and shit like that from those people. And then she like went and talked to them, like she was like in like Nazi like rallies and stuff, and so many of them were like, yeah, maybe you're like not that bad. maybe you're like a normal person, and I just like I need to like get out more. And that's like literally what happened like over and over again. It was kind of funny, man. It was kind of a good time. I kind of liked watching that video, but it was also like a lot of people are just like they're looking for people to be a part of, you know. I'm such a fucking I'm such a visionary. I think so maturely, right, guys? Anyways, yeah. Does that make any sense to anyone? Does that explain my beliefs at all? I think people are generally not bad guys, but sometimes it's easy to hate someone because other people tell you to. Waiting for a response, waiting for someone to validate my opinion. Can someone like please validate my goddamn opinion, or tell me I'm wrong and like everyone is a threat to you? You can also say that, and I can say, all right, maybe I don't agree with you, but maybe we can after this we can have sex with your dad or something like that. You know what I mean? One way or another, you know. It is what it is. Someone fucking answer me, man. Oh god. Anyways, let's move on to my next important topic. Okay. My next important topic is I guess uh okay, never mind. We're not gonna move on because someone actually answered me. TG753 says extreme views are taught, but unlearning those things you've thought of as truth for such a long time is much harder. I think that's a fair take. I think it's a lot less hard than you think it is. I think you just need like it's just need to like humanize people that you oftentimes dehumanize, and then you realize like, okay, maybe I don't want bad things to happen to these people that I've hated for so long. I think it really just comes down to people. I think once you realize that people aren't so bad, hey, that guy's not so bad, then maybe you start to realize that not everything you've ever believed in is like a surefire bet. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. At least that's what those videos kind of gave me like better insight into. Whatever. What the hell, man? Why does any of this matter? You know, I'm not gonna. The only thing I'm changing in this world is my goddamn diaper after I shit my pants at the gym. You know what I mean, guys? The only thing I'm changing is my poopy diaper after I shit my pants every other minute when I'm after I take laxatives. Has anyone here ever taken laxatives, by the way? Is that like a thing people do now? I feel like that's kind of a relic of the past age. People take laxatives, man. I feel when people are constipated now, they don't really like they kind of just like deal with it. They're like, all right, I'll shit at some point, man. Unless a doctor tells them to do something. And instances where the contrary is shown can be taken as the exception, unfortunately, rather than the rule. The contrary of people seeing people as humans. Is that what you mean? Contrary is shown but can be taken as the exception. Wait. Are there any Trudons here? I need to check for a second. Alright. Taken as the exception, unfortunately, rather than the rule. Can you kind of like elaborate on that point? I don't really like exactly know what you mean. I think it might be because I'm bad at like remembering what I said exactly. Get this, man. You know what I might need to do is build this thing outside of my base, or maybe I like section off a little part of the base so this is by itself. But sometimes it can be a little bit spooky, scary bringing like a Rex in here, you know, near my base. Look at this, man. It's a beautiful day. And I probably need like 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 5 more gates, and then 1, 2, 3. Probably 5 more, 9 more gates, and 3 more like gate foundation things, like structures. Here, we'll take this out. So, while I'd like to claim that I'm almost there, I'd say we're like probably 70% of the way there. We're not like, we're not by any means like far off of our goal here, but I don't want to lie and tell you guys that like we're right there, you know? I would never lie, guys. That's like kind of not my thing, man, you know? Not really like my thing to lie and cheat all the time. Let's save that for the gooners in the chat. Is anyone doing No Nut November, by the way? Just wondering. Wondering for a friend. I guess we'll put more health in so this guy doesn't end up dying. Is anyone anti-goon this month? Me and my buddies do it every year. We have like a coalition. we keep each other busy, as to say. Not busy. It's not like we like jerk each other off, but we keep each other accountable. And we have a little competition. I came in third last year, I think. Maybe it was third last year. Out of 8 people. And I lasted like 5 days, man. Oh man, we were like a sad group of fucks, man. We couldn't last more than like a collective or an average of like 5 days together. Pretty tough. Although I think the winner lasted for like 3 weeks, but yeah, what a bunch of sad losers, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, pretty funny. It's like it might be one of my favorite times of the year because you wake up and you do roll call. You say, all right, who made it? Who made it through the night? who made it through the night? And then someone says, oh, I didn't realize it was November. And then you go, fuck you, you definitely realized. and then hey man, it's on to the next day. You know what I'm saying? It's on to the freaking next day, man. We're trying for at least 7 days this year. That's yeah, sure, man. Yeah, I'll try for 7 days. Will I make it 7 days? I guess it's like not the most important thing for me to like do well. But I think what's most important to me is that I don't come in like last place. The first year we did it, all my friends were like, they all had a bet on me, man. They were like, how long is this dude gonna last? And like behind my back, man. I felt like I felt disrespected, like I was some type of gooner warlord, and they all thought I wasn't gonna last for like a day. I think I lasted for a week, which by the way, this was like 5 years ago. Maybe it was 4 years ago. But by the way, a week was a very poor performance back then when most people cared more. Now everyone just doesn't want to come in last. But I think I came in last that year. Boo-hoo, you know what I'm saying? Boo frickin' who. Yeah, go read a book, cry about it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna last for like my guess is like 2 years this year. Maybe I can last for like 708 days. That's not 2 years exactly, but that's pretty close. Maybe it'll last for 730 days. That's 2 years. Big brain, folks. All right, what are we looking at? I should probably use these at some point. These structures, they're gonna be pretty good when we want to build our base, though. I can only imagine people who normally watch me playing Magic. They pop into the stream, and they're like, "This guy." I popped in like last time, and he was just hitting rocks, and he's still hitting rocks, and he's 2 hours into his stream, man. Why does this guy like never stop hitting rocks? That's my big wonder. Does this guy ever stop hitting rocks? Hey, Feared Dragon, are you still there, by the way? I'm interested to see to get your opinion on something. I guess we'll do health here. Peak content. Let's just say that out of everyone who spends a lot of time hitting rocks, I might be like one of the top like 15 of them who hits rocks. And I know that sounds like it's a dig, but everyone in the world who likes to hit rocks, man, I'm top 15. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Give me a fucking medal, you know what I'm saying? Give me a goddamn medal. He's the best at hitting the rocks of all time. Me and Big Man Moo. I wonder if Big Man Moo's come into the chat or watch the stream, because Big Man Moo's named after a Magic YouTube creator who just so happens to have an awesome name that I wanted to use for my mammoth. But I wonder if he's ever Oh, it's a Trudon. I cannot get off this Quetzal. Man, if I get off this Quetzal, I'm dead. Okay, Mammoth got one. I need to kill the other one. Don't go breaking my heart. I couldn't if I'd try. You were in Agile? Okay, okay. My question for you was, my little rant earlier, I guess to maybe like inform me about your initial question. What did you think about that? What did you think about the rant? Because maybe that might tell me a little bit more about your leanings, you know? Which, by the way, guys, if anyone in here like has the opposite opinion of me, man, I think this is like where a lot of people go wrong. That's pretty cool, you know, if you have the opposite opinion, as long as you're like you got good intentions, you know what I mean? I'm cool with that, you know. As long as it's not crazy. If you're like a crazy guy, and you want to run for mayor, so you can tickle balls more or something like that without getting in trouble, then I think that we might have some disagreements that I can't get over. But as long as you're not like using your political power to tickle more balls, I think we're good, man, you know. Oh, the rant about extremism and the ability to move past it is often met with kindness and exploration into different types of people that you may dislike, instead of like argument. You know what I'm saying? You said you never shut up on stream, so it's all one rant. That is true. You know what's pretty funny is sometimes I talk on here and like when someone asks me, or I'll like refer to someone in chat, I'll be like, what do you think about that? And they'll be like, what the hell are you talking about? And I'm like, you weren't listening to every word I said. What the hell's wrong with you? I guess it kind of goes both ways, because I don't listen to anything I say when I'm talking. It just kind of like comes out, and maybe you guys do too. You know what I mean? Maybe you guys do too. I guess that's just like kind of like a point of growth I need to focus on is realizing everyone's not listening all the time. So they need to grow the hell up. It's not my problem, it's their problem. They need to grow the hell up. Me and my mammoth walking around hidden trees, peak content for days. BDB. You know what? I actually really don't want to go down this cliff. There's a lot of those theries down there. Oh, I need some food. Give me some freaking grub, dog. Give me some goddamn grub, man. Because I'm not looking to cook meat out here, you know what I mean? I should have named her Queef Latina, not Queen Latifah, to be honest. That's like a missed opportunity. I'll change it to Queef Latina here. I think that's like a Family Guy bit or something like that. When's the last time, is that show even on anymore? When's the last time people watched that show? Do people still watch Family Guy? Seth MacFarlane show? I used to love that show when I was like a child. Maybe not like a child, but like a maybe like a high school, in high school and stuff. I was like, oh, this is pretty freaking edgy, man. It is pretty funny, man. All right, Queef Latina, let's bring this back. Do you mean how like if you confront people, you're dehumanizing? You see where they're coming from? Exactly. Or like, not even when you speak to someone you hate, often, or like because someone told you to hate them, often like 99% of the time, you'll be like, all right, maybe I was wrong. Maybe not 99% of the time, but like, it's well documented that a lot of times people who are like in like hate groups, when they like meet someone who's they're supposed to hate, they're like, okay, maybe they're just like actually just like a real person and not like this caricature of like evil that everyone's been telling me about them. You know what I mean? So that's what I was talking about. I don't know why I was talking about that. I think it's because I mentioned earlier that I was going to just talk about whatever the hell came to mind. And it kind of just like, it's kind of what came to mind, you know? Except for Ben Shabino, man. I mean, I'm a big Ben Shabino fan, but I don't think I could get over him being so sexy. You know what I mean? I'm always going to hate him for being way too sexy and talking like the Greek god he is, you know what I mean? I can't get over that shit, man. Way too sexy. Let's get what do we got? 2 of these gates. I guess we'll finish the gateways around and then we'll do the rest. Sir, you and me, we're going on a little trip. I want to take a ride on your disco stick. And we're gonna get this yellow drop. I love this ride. The beat is so sick, man. It's so goddamn sick. Would you mind if I take a ride on your disco stick? Most people don't provide that as a solution and want to be in a Mexican standoff. Question is the Spider-Man meme, is that a Mexican standoff or is that like just them being surprised? I'm just wondering if I understand the implications here. Is the Spider-Man meme where they're pointing at each other? This is really important, guys. Is that a Mexican standoff, or is that just like kind of a thing that happened that seems kind of adjacent to that? Just wondering. Okay, we got some mutton, some gasoline. I do like the phrase Mexican standoff. It begs me to ask, why are Mexicans pointing guns at each other like this and not just like finishing the job before the other person notices? You know what I mean? But are they too cordial in their warfare? Is that what's going on? These are the things that the questions no one's been asking that I think it's about time we got answers for. You know what I mean? Why are they so cordial that they never get the bullet shot before, you know, they get, you know, the other person gets their gun up? What the hell is their problem, man? Did they not go to gun school? Alright, let's see. Maybe we can get this without dying. Come on. Alright, I think we're gonna get it without dying. Lesser antidote? What the hell, man? What the helly? Oh my gosh. I'll save you, man. Dude, look at that. Am I a hero? Fuck you. I'm actually not a hero. I just wanted to kill you myself, man. I am a goddamn hero, though, if anyone was wondering. Not a war hero, but like maybe like a hero who buys like a Snickers bar for you know, like a hungry grandma or something like that. It's an interesting interpretation of the Spider-Man meme. They're pointing at each other, but are they pointing their web slingers? And second question, you know how like some Spider-Man have like they use their web slinger from the wrist, like it's like genetically part of them, like the Tobey Maguire one, and then some have them like designed in the spider suit. You know what I mean? Would you would it behoove you, the big important big word I just said there, would it behoove you to come every time you shoot the web shooter, or is that like more of like a something that would get in the way because you'd be coming every time you need to use your weapon? You know what I mean? Is it like a good idea to come every time you use it, or is that like a bad idea? Let me know what you think in the comments, chat. Okay, let's get rid of all this bullshit. I actually don't want any of it. Make some more room in my inventory and stuff. Yeah, we like don't need fur gauntlets and things of that nature. We could use this PT saddle though. Oh, and we will, man. Get that shit out of here, man. You? Let's fill this bad Larry up with materials. Tobey Maguire was the main Spider-Man with organic web shooters for the longest time. Yeah, I was just wondering if, like, if you had the chance to have, like, those type of web shooters, do you think that it would behoove you? I'm gonna keep saying behoove. Do you think it would behoove you to come every time you use them, or is that like a downside? You could have like so much cum, but you also might distract you when you're in like a big important fights, you know? Just something to think about. I know it's really important, but you might have other things going on, so it's okay if you want to like table that one and come back to it later. But just so you know, it's like really important to me. Oh shit, wait, I want to take that out. Sorry. What do you have in you, sir? Alright. They call this guy the Wood Factory. Because he has a big boner all the time, man. Big Cheese, can you please not fly away? Big Cheese is addicted to flying away, in case you guys forgot. Alright, Queef Latina. Let's bring Big Mamu out for one last hurrah, man. And I'm gonna get enough resources to finish these gates with this last hurrah. Let me tell you, if it doesn't happen, I think I failed. I freaking failed, dog, if this doesn't happen the way I want it to. One last freaking hurrah, dude. Alright. Big gate here. Fuck, man, I like can't figure this one out. You want to know my like actual real opinion on politics? I think that every politician should watch Avatar, The Last Airbender, and they should watch Naruto. Because I think that the people who people who are lost in this world generally didn't watch those important pieces of culture when they were a younger lad, and I think that they reveal a lot about the world. So that's my one big politics opinion. If you disagree with it, I'm going to find you and beat you. Okay? That's also my big politics opinion. If you disagree with anything I say, I will find you and beat you. Maybe I need to bring a friend to help me beat you, but there will be a beating. Okay? Okay, guys? You can bet your tight little ass, man. There will be a beating. This is scary. There's a Theory. Theories can one-shot me. I need to zone this guy out. I need to zone him, successfully zone. And he can kill my Queen Latifah. Please, man. Stay the fuck away. Thank you. Jeez, that's scary. Do Linkin Park AMVs count? What does AMV stand for? Is that like a porn thing? Is that like a porn music video, but like an anal music video? What is the what does AMV stand for? Audio music video? I think it's a porn thing, man. You can let me know if I'm wrong. You're thinking of JAV? What does JAV stand for? Juicer audio video? Is that when you juice your squeeze too much? Anime music video, I see. Oh, is Queef Latina fighting something? No, she's just like kind of floating over there. Hey, we don't need any of these narco berries anymore. I'm just gonna like dump my whole load here. Japanese adult video. Okay. You know what has a really good has anyone ever seen Berserk in the chat? Has anyone ever seen 1990s or something Berserk? I remember seeing like a YouTube short or something of like a music video based on with like Berserk visuals or something, and I was like, yo, that shit looks awesome. I kind of want to watch that. And then I watched like the newer version of Berserk, and I was like, okay, this is like all right, I guess. And then I realized that there was an older version when I watched another short of like the climax moment, 97 Berserk, yeah, the climax moment in that series, and I was like, yo, this goes like hard as fuck. And I watched it and I was like, okay, that actually did go hard as fuck. I'm glad I watched so much YouTube shorts. I watched it's like probably 14 hours of content, that's the 97 Berserk thing. And it was a good 2 days of watching Berserk day and night, you know what I mean? Let's just say I wasn't doing much that weekend. Let's just say that, huh? Let's just say Corndog doesn't always have to be partying like he normally does. He's a big partier. So many babes. That's what they've been saying about him. Many people have been saying this. I don't want to say that's like truth, but just many people have been saying that he's a big partier. A lot of babes. But yeah, Berserk's really good. I also recommend that one. I don't know if that one really has a lot of life lessons to be learned. It's more like hey, look at this, this thing's pretty fucked up, man, you know? You watch that and you're like, and someone told you that it was gonna be pretty fucked up, and you're like, oh man, I guess that was like actually pretty fucked up. I guess he wasn't lying. So yeah, I suggest it. You know what I also suggest is that you listen to everything I say and you watch it tonight, okay? If you listen to everything I say, you might find out something about yourself. Oh wow, I actually, maybe I shouldn't listen to everything people say, you know? That might be something that you find out as well, but you never know until you try, right? Can I please like see something, man? This guy keeps coming in my eye, and I don't get a chance to play the game. Can you please stop like shooting a fat load in my eye, man? I'm just like wondering. It's like you don't have to, but I'm just wondering. All right, man. I think we have enough wood for like, you know, the next 30 years maybe, and to finish our base. So let's go back. We'll finish our base. We'll finish like the walls of our base, and then I'm gonna like start to build some of the interior, which I think is gonna be a lot more of like a fun little project because we get to make it look cute and stuff. Yeah, you guys came for the epic dinosaur content, but you stayed for me hitting trees for 3 hours. That's kind of how I reel them in. Come for the dinosaur fighting content. Leave for me hitting trees for 3 hours. That's how I get them, man. I get them to leave, I guess. I guess that's like my final goal based on the way I said that. I guess I get people to leave the stream. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. You know, as long as I'm successful in my endeavors, you know. Let's get off and we'll carry him with Queef Latina. Look at this, man. Big ass elephant thing, man. There are new elephants in the game, by the way. I don't know if they're any good or if they do anything. Are you fucking joking, man? Why are you up there? Like a Minecraft stream without the grooming? Holy shit, man. Is this guy like exposing the industry? Someone's gotta give this guy a blowjob. Let's make this guy stop following. Oh man. Someone give this guy a freaking blowjob before I do, man. What is going on? Everyone's hitting me around. Look at all this wood. You know what I did like watching during the pandemic is, you guys remember when like the with like Minecraft speed runs were kind of like peak for a little bit? Does anyone remember those days? Some might say the good old days. I call them more like just like other, you know, days. You know what I mean? Because I don't really like look back at them that fondly. I guess they were like pretty cool, but did I ever remember that? I remember I watched this guy a couple times. His name was like Pizza something, Pizza Mike or something like that. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Pizza Hut Junior, something like that. Anyways, and he was streaming speedruns, and I was thinking like, everyone's talking about this dream guy, who's likely a pedophile. This guy Pizza Mike doesn't seem like that bad of a guy, man. And no one's watching Pizza Mike. What the hell's wrong with him, you know? I wouldn't say I really watched a lot of those guys, but Pizza Mike had something going for him that I don't really think anyone else did. And then they had like mainstream people making Minecraft speedruns too, like some of the FaZe guys did it. I never watched the FaZe guys, by the way. I just like know. I remember looking at Twitch and being like, okay, these guys are doing this too. Maybe Minecraft speedruns are cool now. Maybe Minecraft speedruns are like kind of where it's at. Maybe like I'll get a bunch of ladies. I don't want to use derogatory term for woman. Maybe I'll get a bunch of bitches if I do Minecraft speedruns. Yeah, let's just say that's my goal in life. You gotta go? Okay. So let me dissect this message here. I gotta go. It was a blast, even though it was mostly rock and wood collection. Does that sound like this guy had a blast? Thanks for stopping by, man. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally for that last comment. And hey, maybe I'll see you next time we play some Ark or my usual content. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I shan't. I don't know, man. Trying to get a nice little rhyme in there before the stream ended, but I think I messed it up. I think I freaking messed it up, dude. Let's get all these fucking dumbass walls out of the way. He freaking messed it up, dude. He's pissing me off. Won't shut the hell up. It was a great discussion. You know what I think? You know what I think? I think that you were right about that. Right about that comment about me leading a great discussion. And I think you should make more comments like that. Peace, man. Have a good one. We're gonna get rid of all of this bullshit. Once I get rid of all this bullshit, man, I can place the new walls, and we're gonna be like, we're gonna be in paradise. You know that song? It's like, paradise. I got 2 tickets. Pack your bags. We're gonna go to paradise. You know that song? Yeah, that's kind of what we're gonna be living in. You know what I mean? Excuse me. Excuse me. I'd like to get to this smithy, please. Oh my god, he's so good. Alright. 3 of these, 1 of those. You know what? Before we start to juice everything, let's just place these gates to make some more weight available for us. Bing. Bop. Boom. Boom. Boom, bop, bam. We're completely safe. I guess what I can do here is I can go like kind of check the bottoms to see if anything can creep in. My big worry is those Trudons. Like I think something can creep in under there. But we'll stop things from creeping in. Yeah, right there too. And I need to shore up these like little protrusions like right here. Shore up this protrusion. This one's pretty safe because we're on like a cliff over here. Once we do that, man. Oh my gosh. Now all you need is a maze's end. Because he's got a lot of gates. Oh my gosh. If that's not the best Magic the Gathering humor I've ever heard, I don't know what the hell is, man. I don't know what the hell frickin' is. let's just say I live for the Magic the Gathering humor. You know what I'm saying? now I need to amazes that. Oh, sorry. I think it's a good bit, man. Thank you. Thank you for that great bit. I'm just being a jerk. All right. Do you think that do you think that the nerd stigma around Magic helps or I guess it kind of generally harms, because that's like kind of what obviously happens. But do you think that Magic would be way bigger if it wasn't like a nerd stigma attached to it, or do you think it'd just be like kind of like similar size, you know? And I wouldn't even say that like that's like even like a bad stigma. Obviously, it's just like kind of like a thing that, you know, people think. You know, it's not like the most biggest concern. You know what I'm saying? What do you think, man? I'd say that when I was growing up and I was playing Magic with my cousins, I didn't tell all my friends about it, because I was like, okay, maybe people are gonna think I'm a loser if I play this game. And I was like a young lad, you know what I mean? I was a young lad, so I was very concerned with people's thoughts about myself. So maybe that's like the biggest thing, which stops people from sharing, is the nerd stigma. But maybe it's not, man. Maybe it's just a me thing. Let's get one more little gate here. You can stop following me, man. Just letting you know. I've got 2 tickets to paradise. Pack your freaking bags, dude. We're leaving tonight. We'll do like this. Here, we'll get this a little bit lower. Dude, pack your freaking bags. We're leaving tonight for paradise. Excuse me. This is like actually kind of frustrating trying to place this shit. Can you please maybe let me place you the way I want to? Come on, man. Okay. Wait, that's pretty good. Let's just get it a little bit more over. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, that one, and then we put the last one here, going over here, and that should be like completely boxed off. And then when we're boxed off, man, I think I can goon freely. I can like walk around naked, and I don't think anyone's gonna surprise me and spank me. You know, that's kind of my biggest concern these days. Is a surprise spanking? Anyone ever had that? This is a pretty big concern. I might have lied. I might need to do one more trip. There's so many presuppositions you could have when giving a proper answer. What, the magic thing? I don't really know what the hell you mean by that. My question. Let me simplify my question. All right. Do you think that Magic being a nerd game, okay, is generally harmful for the amount of people who play it, or do you think that people will play it if they like it? You know what I mean? Like it's a like you just kind of like, okay, you know, you gotta want it. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's my question. Still really doesn't make a lot of sense. In all honesty, still I don't think my question was that good, but maybe that's a little bit more of a real question than the one I asked you. Big Man Moo, one last trip, and then we're probably gonna retire him after this. To be honest, we would have a lot more need for stone and stuff, or like wood and thatch after we finish these gates. But man, having this guy over like a beaver or something like that, This was a huge success getting this this dude. We went all the way to the snow for this dude, and he survived the alpha attack. Does anyone remember that? That was like kind of a big moment. That was a big stream moment. Was when he survived the attack from the alpha Carno. He's at like no health. It was fucking awesome, man. It was before he was leveled too. That was sick as fuck, dude. If you like nerd creature, you might want non-nerd creatures playing your game. The game was really meant to be what it is and it's meant to attract. Okay, so you think that... Oh fuck! What is Queen Latifah fighting? Why are these guys like popping up all of a sudden? Can you please like leave me alone, man? I'm trying to like live a healthy life without negativity. Queen Latifah's kind of showing him what it is, though. Level 5? Okay, that's why that guy was like legitimately peanuts, man. So you're saying that people... Do you think the nerd stigma is ineffective? It doesn't make a big difference on the player base. You think that the people who like it are gonna like it, and they're gonna find out, or they're gonna play it if they find it. That's what you're saying. I can like kind of jive with that. My only thing is that I think a lot of people aren't introduced to like a nerd game because they don't get that initial exposure because someone who plays it doesn't want to tell other people about it. Yes, doesn't want to tell someone about their secret obsession. You know, with like a children's card game, which I think both are valid options, man, or valid opinions. Me personally, right now, that's valid, Sea-Dog. Holy shit, that's like sick as hell. Right now, I think I still think I don't really like I don't really like announce that I'm like a Magic guy, but I don't really like have anyone to announce it to. You know what I mean? Like all my buddies know I play, but none of them play, so you know. I guess it's not really like a big concern for me. And also just stream it too, so it's like I can play it all I want without needing other people to play with, which was a big issue back in the day when I wanted to rip it, but I didn't have any folks to play with in my hometown. I was a little bit of a pussy, you could say. Oh, don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone I play. They're gonna think I'm a loser, man. And to be fair, maybe I was a little bit of a loser, huh? Maybe he was. It was kind of like a he loves me not type situation, right? Oh, you play any card games? Yeah, I play I like poker. Okay, anything else? You like anything else? I like playing Uno. Okay, what anything else, man? And then they say, you know, I have dabbled in like some like trading card stuff. Oh really? Oh really? Oh what did you dabble in? And then they say, I don't know, nothing serious. And you say, I think it may be something that you may have been obsessed with for a little bit. And then they're like, okay, I actually really liked hentai big boob trading card 24. I'm like, okay, well, I don't know what the hell that is, but maybe I should be playing that instead of Magic. And they're like, oh, you play Magic? I like Magic too. It's like, okay, well, we finally found some common ground, man. You know, that's kind of how the conversations normally go. Is you start with hentai big boob simulator, and then you get to Magic, because that's like a step backwards on the nerd spectrum.
act as a light form of armor.
Does that make any sense?
Adding
This
to
bitch never
Kyrie's
shuts the hell
success,
up, to be
the
honest.
clever survivor
She's always like,
discovered that
oh, I have
refining
something to
Kyrie's
tell you
body,
about dinosaurs. I'm like,
concentrating the
I really don't
particles
give a shit,
can
man. You know?
yield a natural
I really
form
like
of the same
couldn't care at all.
utilized in advanced tribes
I
manufacturing
really
processes.
like you could get me
This
to
has
care
caused
if
many
maybe like
tribes
I was
to
a different
hunt
person,
Kyrie's
you know?
extensively.
But unfortunately, I am
practice
the person I
colloquially
am, so
known
I don't
as
really care.
Kyrie clubbing.
Is this
There is
bird
no
gonna
reason
come
to
down and
train
attack
Kairuku
us
for
at any
combat,
point?
since they are useless at it. Still, Kairuku are regularly tamed for their cuteness and friendly nature. And the fact
I'm looking
that
at this
their
bird
bodies
in the
run
sky.
extremely hot. Just standing
Dude, it's kind of
near
weird to see a
Kairuku
bird
can
in the
help the
sky, right,
survivor
guys?
stay warm
But I'm looking at
through
this
long,
bird in the sky and
harsh
wondering
nights
if he's
on the
gonna come
icebergs.
attack my base. I think we have enough creatures to kill him, to be honest. I just don't want something to die in all the commotion, like a little weak bitch. That's why we might need to build like a little safe haven for the weak bitches of the crew. It's for those birds, man. The goddamn birds. They're gonna be sleeping with the fishes, I swear to God. I guess we'll put the berries back so we can actually hop off this guy. We're over encumbered. And man, we're done with wood for sure, Ski. We have enough wood to do whatever the hell we need. And I need to get a blowjob, so I think we have enough wood for that, man. Yeah, that's good. Structures, stone. I need one more behemoth gate. All right, maybe we don't have enough wood. We definitely do, man. All right, I need more stone now. I'm gonna go kill that bird, man. It just freaks me out a bit when there's a bird around and I can't kill it immediately. What if it gets to my base and kills a little guy? Level 110 too. Yeah, that thing would probably cause a little bit of commotion before it went down. Oh, he's like low though. Maybe I'm just built different. I don't know. I don't know. They've been saying that for years now. I kind of like need them to validate their claim though. They've been saying, "Oh, this guy's really built different," but you know, what if I'm not? Yeah, that's something I've been wondering myself. Let's get this last gate in here. Can you please snap to something, please? What is it snapping to? Is there like a foundation over here? There is. Okay, that's why it's snapping over there. I'm not interested in snapping to you, dog. Apologies. Okay, maybe can you do it like this? Is that clean? That's not clean at all, man. That's like gonna piss me off. All right, I need to redo that. All right, one more try. There's a compy here. Oh wait, actually, kind of a sick pickup. These guys are hard to tame. You need prime meat like available right when you right when you like knock them out. Let's put this guy in here. Queen Latifah. I think I like Queen Latifah over Queen Latina, to be honest. Honestly, not like I don't want to like sexualize Queen Latifah like that. Especially because she was so good in the movie The Holiday. Has anyone ever seen that movie? Let's just say it's a feel-good story about a woman who was being taken advantage of at her company, and then she finds out she has a big disease, and then lives life to the fullest. Let's just say it's just a nice, really good feel-good movie. You might want to watch, this holiday season. Is there anything here I can break? It says that there's something in the way here. Maybe I just need to collect that bush, man. No, I don't think this is gonna work. This is like a big rock in the way, man. Alright, so I think I have to put it outside of the rock. You fucking joking me, man? Are you fucking, are you giving me a reach around, dog? What the hell is going on, man? You guys give me a freaking reach around. Here, we'll do a reach around of our own. That should be... Oh, yes, dude. That was easy peasy lemon freaking squeezy, dog. Alright, now we need a little bit more stone. We can finish all these gates. Does that look good, though? Can dinos get around here? They technically can. They can walk up around here. I'll put a little wall there. We'll do a little wall. I think that if multiple demographics start playing Magic, then they're going to have to find a way to get along. Like, those demographics would have slowly become like each other. That makes sense. I'm answering your nerd stigma question. It makes sense, but I don't really know what you mean. So I guess, like, in essence, maybe it doesn't make sense. But like the statement makes sense. I just don't exactly know how it related to the initial stuff. That makes sense. Multiple of them are start playing Magic, and they're gonna have to find a way to get along. I wasn't saying that people didn't get along. I was just saying that sometimes people are less likely to share the game if they're like not proud of it. You know what I mean? They're not proud of their gamerhood. Holy loser, man. Gamerhood. You know? Does that make sense? Here, I'm like almost done with this base, by the way. Don't want to brag. But once I finish, I'm going to probably pop out. And then next stream, man. Oh my god, man. We're going to like go insane. And by that, I mean we're going to probably just like tame a bunch of stuff. And try to prepare for like the big challenge of going underwater. Which is like the scariest thing in this game. That's the real big challenge. But that unlocks a lot of good stuff for us, so. Yeah, you go here. Here and here, and then we're just gonna wall this off. And there's a little door here. What are the odds something goes in there? That's my big question. I think I'm gonna pussy out here and make like a door. Make one more thing there, just because I'm scared. Bing, bop, boom. Okay, we'll make one more little wall. And now we just need a lot more stone to make these gates. Oh, look at that, man. That's actually kind of beautiful. Nice and crisp and clean. Yeah, that's pretty good, man. We'll put one. Oh, we need. How many gates do we need? We need 1, 2, 3. We need 3 gates, and probably some creative like stone walling over there. But 3 gates. That's 1,300 stone. I think we might have that in our dude. Let me double check. Let me double check, man. By the way, guys, if I lose this, if I die here and like I have to restart my thing, I think I might not restart it. It's like especially because I spent so much time building this goddamn base. I think it might be like a okay, like maybe my life needs to go in like a different direction. Maybe I'll play like something a little bit easier to like pick up and put down. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, we'll see. But I am, while we don't have the biggest group of viewers for this game, I am glad that there are some folks here who enjoy it, because I enjoy it, and that's like kind of the that's kind of what I want to be doing with my time, is doing things I enjoy, right? So thanks for people coming by and hanging out, right? Mainly right now, Fear Dragon and TG, and there's a few lurkers. So hey, yeah, thanks guys for chilling. the nerd stigma hurts, then you would want a diverse player base. Yes, but like I'm not saying like only nerds play, right? But like you sometimes you would think, okay, this guy or I'm more likely to be classified as a nerd with this activity, right? Which let's be fair, man. Well, first of all, I think that the nerd, like the label nerd, is useless. It's like not a like a negative thing anymore, you know? And geek is like kind of super nerd, but I don't even think that one holds that much weight anymore. So I wouldn't say it's like a bad thing in any ways, but you're more likely to be a nerd if like someone plays Magic, they're probably nerdy. You know what I'm saying? You know, but like, yeah, I'm just saying like that was like the big concern back in my youth, right? But to be honest, man, I honestly feel like almost is like an interesting maybe not interesting, but like there's almost like a coolness attached to nerd, the term nerd now. Like, oh, he's just like a nerd. He likes nerdy stuff. It just means like, oh, he doesn't spend his whole day like scrolling TikTok or whatever. He like has like some type of hobby. That's like what it means now. Even if it's like not like the coolest hobby, he like enjoys something, or she, you know. That's what I get from nerd nowadays. Pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool, man. Mrs. Brother. By the way, if you didn't notice, we farm stone like 4 times faster with Mrs. Brother than we do with Mr. Brother. In case you didn't notice. But our like stone runs with Mrs. Brother are like incredibly fast. I mean, look at how much we just did in that short amount of time. It's truly game changing. Structures, stone. Oh fuck! I was more missing stats than stone. Unfucking believable, man. I thought we were like literally done. You know what? Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Maybe we can get a bunch of thatch this way. Coming along pretty nice in the Dino Companion field. Oh well, thank you. Yes, I do have a I do have a lot of dinos. Oh fuck! Did I just destroy my thing? Oh fuck! Okay, I need to pick all that shit up because it's gonna despawn. I am coming along pretty nice. I didn't get like too much extra companionship today, I'd say. But you know what I did get is my whole base built and a pretty like important companion. I got like one of the ones I was looking for. So I think we're doing pretty good, man. I don't know. I don't want to brag. I don't want to freaking brag, man, but I think we're at like what, 30? Do you think we're at 30? 30 dudes? 30 dudes sounds like a dream, right, guys? Yeah, you go in there. And I'll tell you what, let's get our arrows out of this guy. I kind of just like quick grabbed everything because I didn't want to lose all my progress. Let's get all these things out of him, and we'll bring it over to our station. Alrighty. Yeah, we'll bring it over. We'll make a new crafting table or smithy. I might actually move it to the middle of the base now that we have the resources. Let's see. Structures. Actually, we need smithy here. We need 5 metal, 50 stone, 20 hide. All right. Holy shit, my guy was thirsting for water. I do like how Queen Latifah takes up no space, kind of just like floats up there. Thank you, Queen. I think no one's been giving the true respect to Queen as they should be. But she's floating up there, and she's causing no problems, man. All right, one smithy. This will be our building smithy again. Place you down. Place you down. Okay. And then I need to do the transfer. I can't believe I blew that up by accident. I can put some metal in this too. Maybe we'll need it at some point, but I actually might just wait on that. Would you say that the Magique has a diverse player base? Would you say that? I think one of the things that actually hurts it the most is some of the people who like I guess like this is true about any like hobby, is like the gatekeepers, man. You go to like a dude, I remember this I had this memory like ingrained in my head. Not because it was like that important to me, but because I was like, what the hell is going on, man? Is fuck. I need to move closer. I'm not close enough to ride this guy, and I'm not close enough to access this thing. Are you fucking joking? Anyways, I remember going to this magic store and with my cousin, and this guy, let me know if I've told you guys this before, and this guy was like, yo, he saw me pull this card from a pack or something. I bought like a pack, and I got like this really, I think it was like a shot or like a duel or a fetch land or something. I pulled it from a pack, and I was like, yo, I looked it up. This thing's like $40. I was like, this is sick, man. But I don't really like this card. I wanted something like goofier or like something I could put in my mono green like fun deck, you know, or like my like pet project, you could call it. And this guy like traded me like a bunch of I think it was Armada worms and stuff like that, like a bunch of pretty, by now today's standards, like terrible cards. But I was like hyped, man. I was hyped because I got like a bunch of cards I wanted. and he was like, he was sitting there laughing to himself. He's like, I was like a kid. I was like 12 years old or something. And he was like probably in his like 30s or 40s or something. And he's like, yo, I just like fucking grifted the shit out of this kid. Or he was like talking to his buddy on the phone. Or he said something, man, and he was like laughing to himself. And I was like, dog, are you like fucking for real, man? That's like I remember like I was like a kid, and I was like, this guy's a huge loser, man. I was thinking to myself, like, I said to my cousin, like, that guy's like a massive loser. He thinks he like fucking got me, but it just turned out I wanted to play the game, and he wants to like have like he's putting his like personal money into making a finance or like a magic finance collection or something. I don't even know, man, but I was smart enough to realize at the time that maybe I don't want to be like that guy. maybe it's a good thing I don't have aspirations to be like that guy. So yeah, it was pretty good, man. That's probably the thing that's been etched into me, and why I think a lot of times people get a bad name when they're ripping the Magique, you know? It's because of guys like that. I guess you can like want to do the magic finance thing, but like if you think you're like sick for like taking advantage of like a kid, man, like monetarily, like you maybe you should you know, spend some more time not being a loser. maybe you could try spending some more time being like a non-loser or something like that, like someone who's not considered a loser. I don't know. Maybe that's just a me thing, man. Yeah, still got some trees spawning here. That's how big our base is. Normally when you build, it like disables spawns, by the way. So our area is so fucking big that we can still spawn stuff in the middle. It's pretty good, man. It's pretty freaking good. Well, let's actually do this now. Actually, wait. What do we have in here? We have thatch and a little bit of wood. Alright, I might have to go outside the base now. Sounds legit? Fearless Con, what sounds legit? The, talking about the loser at that video, or the card store? Or are you talking about the epic base we're building? What's the, what sounds legit? Maybe it's the loser, man. But we're gonna clean out, maybe we'll clean out the woods over here. I just need like probably 1,000 thatch. I'm at like 300, and then we can finish these walls. Yeah, we'll clean out this little wooded rolling plains, man. Oh, the card store. Yeah, I mean, the people there, man. That's the vibe sometimes, you know. They said, "Fuck them kids. Let me try to get a monetary gain on them." And I was like, yo, I got these like sick ass, I think I got World Spine Worm or something from like that, from that guy. World Spine Worm, Armada Worm, and stuff like that. Some pretty cool ass cards, man, and like totally fucking worth it, you know? To lose my my fetch lands or something. I think it was like a Marshwood Flat or something like that. I was an Agile. To me, like a guy, sounds like to me a guy tried to rip you or someone on a trade and you realize you didn't want to be like them. Yes, exactly. Well, he did technically, like he got like a fetch land or something, and I got in return like 20 cool cards that I really liked for my to like help me build a deck. And he's like, yo, I shit on this kid. He was like laughing to himself, and I was like, yeah, I'm glad I just like the game because I want to play it. I'm glad I don't want to go down the same path as that guy, you know. I'm glad I didn't, man. I haven't played physical cards probably in over a year, but I want to play, man. I had this buddy I live pretty close to. We played every now and then, but I ended up moving, so now I gotta drive like close to an hour if I want to like rip some games with him. And that's like a lot of work. We both have the fucking shit to do, you know. But maybe one of these days, man. I do like playing Magic. Here we go. That's a little over 1,000 thatch. I think we're gonna be good with that. This fucking guy, this fucking bug, man. They're getting way too big. That's my problem with bugs. There we go. The bugs are getting too big, man. In case you haven't heard. Here we go, man. Look at this shit. Is Queen Latifah somewhere? Oh, there she is. Queen Latifah, just to let you know, I'm not gonna leave you out here like this all the time, but I appreciate you chilling there for me. Look at that, man. All gated off. It took forever. It took fucking forever, man. And it maybe lost me a bunch of viewers. Maybe there are people interested in this game and they're like, is this all this game is? And I said, right now that's all it is, but maybe in the future, maybe not in the future, huh? Queen Latifah, can you move your like fat ass maybe? Maybe could you maybe think about moving your fat ass so I can access this thing? Alright, there we go. There we go, alright. Nice and clean. Put all the thatch in there. Put the rest of the wood. Structures, stone. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's all I need there. And then I'm going to take some out. And I'm going to craft foundations. 4 foundations and maybe like 10 walls. Alright, we have 8 walls. We'll craft 1 more. Beautiful, man. Alright. Is your doorway just carrying your dinos over the walls? Yeah, right now, I guess. That's actually like a good point. I can open them. I can open the doorways if I want. It's just like, you know. Maybe I don't want to, huh? You ever thought about that? Oh, actually, let's go. And I have to grab this one last thing in here. My bad. And this should be the end of the Vikings, guys. This should be the freaking end of the Vikings. Boom. I've been waiting for this day for a hot minute, man. Can I get through here? I guess I'm concerned with something crawling underneath there. It is kind of like hard to get to, but let me tell you what. This is a perfect situation to jam like a couple walls up here. All right. There, and then wall. Come on, man. Oh, there we go. I'm waiting for that. I just saw it. Oh. Oh, come on. Come on, man. Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah, I just want to block off the little like chunk so they can get in. And nothing can get over that area. If you really think about it, we've been safe from dinos getting in for like a while. It just like feels bad to have stuff that, you know, like little gaps in the base. So I'm not interested in letting those like gaps exist, you know. Well, one right here. Yep, you right there. One, two, three, four. I don't know if that's good enough. That's not good enough. All right. 1 second. We're almost done. And then I'm gonna end the stream after this. But I mean, we next stream. Oh fuck! I have one more gate to put down. Next stream, man. I'm gonna build a cute house, and then we're gonna go. I'm gonna tame something big, man. I think it's gonna be a crocodile. I think that's the goal. Is we're gonna tame one of like the beast crocodiles. Those things are sick as fuck, man. So we'll try to get one of those. Probably my favorite tame in the game, to be honest. It's pretty new, and it's pretty badass, man. It's pretty badass. And then maybe we can get like we have Jake Paul in our squad. Maybe we'll get like a low gang or something like that. Maybe we'll get a member of the low gang crew. That's a good goal for the next stream. Here, I'll do 6 of these. Sounds like I said 6, right, guys? Kind of badass. Lying with my birds, sleeping with the fishes. Okay. Well, let's just try to make this look good. Sorry, let's try to make this look good. I did all this work not to build a freaking slum, man. I did this work to make a palace. So let's put that there. There we go. Does this look good at all, man? Does this look like decent, or does this look like a pile of duty? Like someone put a pile of duty all over the floor? Let me know in the comments, guys. Here, that's actually... This is good. We'll finish it off like this. We'll finish it off sexually. And that, I don't think anything's getting over this wall, man. Let me like kind of, yeah. Maybe something can crawl underneath, maybe, but I think we're totally good, man. We could even build like a base, our base, like our physical base over here. Kind of overlook this cute little like plains area. I don't know, man. That's seems like a good ending point. Let me get some water so next time we play, I don't like starve to death. You sure you're not a right winger? Because I'm obsessed with walls. Listen, man. The whole wall thing. I honestly, I love the idea of having like a big wall. not for any of the reasons other people want a big wall, but big walls are cool. You know what I mean? Like the Great Wall of China is like fucking sick, man. You know? But yeah, I wouldn't say I'm like I want my my money to go towards like a big wall, but you know, big walls are pretty cool, man. I don't hate big walls. They're just kind of like a cool little thing to look at. This just in, they're painting the wall black. Can you believe that, man? That's gonna be so intimidating. Anyways, let me get out of here. Hey, thanks for stopping by, guys. Save the game. Let's just say I went kind of crazy style here, and I built a wall for 3 hours, but it was pretty good, man. It was pretty freaking good. I'll take my leave now. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. You know, be a good person, maybe. You don't have to, I guess. You can be a piece of shit if you want. Yeah, hey, peace, fear, dragon. Thanks for chilling out, you know? Thanks, everyone, for chilling out. And, yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.